What's happening, everybody, and welcome to the Pops and Wiz SportsCast. We're your host. My name's Mr. Whiskers, and to my right is Papa K. Dad, how you doing tonight? He's got the Rangers. He's got the Rangers hoodie on. Nice
Good.
Rangers zip-up hoodie. I love it. Love it. Love it.
Nice victory last night over Toronto Maple Leafs.
Big game, yeah. That was. I heard that was a close one. They talked a little bit about it on the radio this morning. And yeah,
Toronto first period.
yeah, that's what I heard. And then they came back.
My God, Reeves and Adam Fox,
Yeah.
both defensemen, I think, both scored 2 goals.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go, Rangers. Oh my God. We got a lot to talk about tonight,
Oh,
Dad.
yeah.
We got Wild Card Weekend that just happened. We'll be going over the picks. We have the board set up with a couple of changes this week just to fill in some squares, things that we're going to be doing throughout the rest of the playoffs and even into the Super Bowl. So really exciting about that. And we also had a very, very special stream right now. Papa K, birthday yesterday. Happy belated birthday. I know I wished you a happy birthday yesterday, but Papa K.
Don't think about it anymore.
Don't think about it anymore? Well, you know, it's in the title.
Yeah.
This is now called the Pops and Wiz Belated Birthday Sportscast.
Old bastard.
Let's see. We got Grim over here. Yo, what's happening, Grim? How you doing, dude?
Bastard, you beat my Knicks yesterday.
The Minnesota
Timberwolves.
beat the Knicks. The Knicks are a 500 team.
Well, Timberwolves became a 500 team with that win.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, you know what?
22.
Let's go Minnesota. I mean, all they've been talking about is basketball lately. And
If you're a basketball fan, you love it.
yeah, true. But Grim's saying over here, I've only been up for 2 hours. Damn, you slept all day, bro?
What's the temperature in Minnesota like?
Oh, my God.
-10? It's like going to be 5 degrees here tonight in New York State.
Yeah.
God only knows what it's in Minnesota.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, you got to be built differently out there.
They love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
That's tough. That cold weather, man. I feel it in my bones. I was telling Jay Swift about this last night, where I was just like, dude, like when it gets to these single-digit temperatures over here in New York, I'm like, I literally understand that expression now. Like you could feel it in your bones.
By the way, Grim, you went 0-1.
Look at him going right.
Just checking.
Right into the books over here.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Don't break my glasses.
I didn't. You told me not to fold them.
Yeah, I know. Well, serious.
did.
I'm watching you. I'm watching
Yeah,
him.
you
I'm watching
took,
him.
I think you took the Raiders like I did.
Yeah. I know I went 3-3.
I went 5-1.
You went 5-1?
Wild Man
went 5-1. We'll definitely be going over the picks. We'll be going over this past week's picks when we get into this week's picks. Now, we've incorporated 2 things into this week's picks. I'll just go over it really quick now. We each picked a game out of the 4 games that are going to be played this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I believe, right?
Yep.
And what we're doing is we each picked a game for our square, where which of course everybody can be involved in. But for Pops, he's picking Cincinnati. He's picking Bengals, Titans, and he's going with the spread. Now, what that means is that one of those teams is getting like handicap points, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I've picked the Bills KC game for the over/under, which basically what that means is the over/under is 54.5, and you're combining both the end game when the clock 4th quarter hits 0. You're combining both scores of Bills and Kansas City. Did they go over the predicted number or did they stay under?
Right.
So just briefly going over that really quick. We'll get into that a bit more later on.
You're
and of course,
for both teams, really.
Yeah.
If you bet the over.
Yeah.
And even if you bet the under, you hope it's we don't know what the weather's going to be like in Kansas City, and that's a Sunday night game.
But Grim says he's only been awake for 2 hours now, man. I hope you're feeling all right. Did you have a late night last night or something?
Wow.
Hanging out late, playing some video games, grinding a bit, doing a few speed runs. What's up, bro? Yeah. So, we got, again, a happy belated birthday to you, Papa K. We got one thing I heard in the NFL today. There wasn't much going on, and I've noticed during the course of the week, which was quite surprising to me, and I kind of want to get into this a little bit. Hold on a second. We got Grim saying, I didn't mean to. I thought I was getting some what? Some caulk put somewhere in my bathroom today, but later find out it happens tomorrow, so got up early for nothing. Oh, you had people coming in doing some work to your place. And that's not happening until tomorrow?
Got the wrong day.
So now I have to do it again tomorrow, but for sure this time. Oh my God, what time do you got to end up waking up, Grim?
Go to sleep now.
Well, I guess what he did was when he realized they weren't coming, he went to bed. We went back to lay down and just slept most of the day. I'm guessing you had to wake up pretty early in the morning, huh?
I understand that. Which I've been telling you with this cold weather and it gets dark so early.
Yeah.
By the time 5:30 comes around, I feel like putting my pajamas on, ready for bed.
Oh my God. There's some days like after a streaming night, like I go to work.
Yeah.
And obviously after having a couple cold ones during the stream, next day, I'm a little sluggish, a little bit, right? But I get through the day, I have my coffee and everything. By the time I'm ready to leave work, like I literally pull into the driveway, run into the house. It's time for pajamas.
Yeah.
It's time for pajamas. Screw this, man. It's cold outside. I want to get comfortable. I want to get warm.
Yeah.
Especially being in a warehouse all day, you're wearing a damn uniform.
No, I understand.
Although honestly, I can't really bash my uniform right now because these pants are a lot thicker than the other ones, so it's definitely been keeping my legs warmer. But so one of the things I was talking about before I trailed off like I typically do.
Wonder.
And my mind just is all over the place. It's just, there's so many thoughts that go through my brain. Like, I just have to try to latch on to something and roll with it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Roll with me, Henry.
Got Grim saying by 9 at the earliest, but no later than 11. Okay, so it's not too bad, but that's still pretty early. I can see. Well, I know Grim he's a night owl like me.
Oh yeah.
So I could. That's why I say still pretty early because 9 o'clock to night owls. That's early. That's early in the morning. Especially to wake up and find out that these people aren't even coming to caulk the bathroom. You got to be sitting there going, let me put the coffee back in the fridge right now.
Me, since I've been retired, forget it.
Yeah.
I don't get up till like 11:30.
Yeah.
It's only because the dog gets me up.
Mm-hmm.
If not, forget it. If I look outside and it's like crappy out,
shitty,
I just lay back down again.
Yeah. Nah, I feel like wintertime is like. Hibernation mode. You go into hibernation mode, especially in the colder states, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to go out and get the mail sometimes. I just look out there, I'm like, Well, I mean, my phone will notify me when bills need to be paid, so fuck it, I don't need to go out there.
Nope.
The only time I used to love running out to the mailbox?
You getting money?
No, not even that. It was when I still had my subscription to Game Informer.
Oh, yeah.
And then so once a month around that same time, I forgot exactly what time of the month it was.
To my house
Yeah, but I used to just, I couldn't wait to get the Game Informer out of, you know what, I should probably renew my subscription. I think it's like $15 for the year.
Yep.
It was before COVID hit, and then I used to just renew my subscription at GameStop. So I should probably start doing that again. Now that I think about it, I do miss catching up on current games coming out in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you're into that.
So a lot of talks right now, which we're not going to get too much into because I personally don't care, is and I mean this in a way because there's so many more exciting things, in my opinion, that are going on. We have, NFL playoffs. Right now in hockey, the Rangers are doing great. I know JD's team, the Canucks, they won on Tuesday, which put them in a wild card spot, if I remember him saying correctly. They got the 4th wild card spot. I don't know if anything's changed since Tuesday. But, to me, these things are more interesting than what's been talked about is basketball. Non-stop, especially. Unless you're a basketball fan, that's fine. But right now, for instance, if we were to be following any team, it would be the Knicks. Like you said, you're Knicks.
Yep.
And honestly,
they're struggling.
I mean, they're not having the season that they had last season.
No, not even close.
So there's really, again, like I said, they're borderline a 500 team right now. There's not too much to root for. I think, what's their record? Do you know?
22-23 before tonight's game.
22-23 before.
And after this next home game, they go on an 8 to 10 game road trip. And playing good teams.
Good teams,
Teams
yeah.
that are
So,
over 500.
so
they want to make a mark. This is it.
This is the time to make a stand.
Yeah, they had their chance and they blew it.
But unfortunately, with the Knicks right now, I don't really know how well the Nets are doing. I haven't heard too much about.
Great.
They're doing great. So yeah, I understand.
They lost their big man, Kevin Durant, for 4 to 6 weeks.
I know, and that's why they Kyrie Irving come back for road games
Last night, and they're playing a lot of road games. He hits for 30.
Yeah.
They got 3 of the best players in the NBA.
We got.
They still can't win.
We got
the championship.
Grim over here saying I was given a slip of paper with the date on it of when it was happening, and I thought it was being done today. I get up and look at my fridge and see it's actually being done Friday the 21st, not today.
Let's go, Grim. You need shades?
Yeah, I could send you a pair of glasses, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. My eyes are pretty shit, actually. But, hey, it's one of those things, they give you a slip. I think, if they have your email, they should give you, hey, a reminder in your email. Because how many people, again, check your fridge or whatever? I put shit on the fridge, and normally, I don't look at the door.
I get emails, notices on my phone whenever a bill is due.
Yeah. But that's exactly what I mean. I love it because it gives me a reminder. It gives you, a few days in advance. A week in advance, and then I put it in my phone. I put it in my calendar, okay? I'm going to pay it on this date.
You have to change the subject about bills real fast before we get back to the football thing and basketball. We have Central Hudson, right? They sent me a bill 10 days ago. You owe this much money due the 24th. I sent it out 4 days ago. They send me another bill today. He goes, you owe us $389 now. So I called them up. I said, what's going on here? She goes, who are you, blah, blah, blah. She goes, all right, yeah, you did send us that. And we're having some very bad issues with our accounting.
Some issues there. Well, I think in the future, though, because we're live right now, I don't know how I mean, not that we're bashing. We're not bashing.
Oh, because I named them?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
No big deal.
No big deal? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, New York City has Con Edison.
Con Edison, Central Hudson, yeah.
In upstate, which are probably totally affiliated, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
But that's, hey, listen, companies are having issues.
I'm not knocking it, but, get it right.
Thank God you called them and you didn't pay that.
I did, right away. She said ignore it.
That's good.
We're having some trouble. Evidently, whoever's doing the bills, sending out statements, right now is not doing a very good job. So anyway, like I said,
Get back on your shit, all right? Fucking. So, like I said, I've been listening to the radio all week, right? And again, like I said, it's all been basketball. But I want to discuss more about. Let's talk about this weekend in football. 4 games were blowouts.
Yeah.
4
and
games.
They said the consensus that it was a crappy weekend of football, which was supposed to be really great. The 2 best games were the Raiders in Cincinnati and the Cowboys and the 49ers.
Yeah.
Every other game was done by halftime.
Because we're talking about, close games. But if you wanted to look for a team scoring, I don't consider that, boring, not to...
I was shocked at
like
the outcome.
Little Dr. Seuss going.
I didn't think Buffalo...
Rhymes over here.
Buffalo beat the hell out of the Patriots the way they did.
I didn't see that coming either. Like, we talked about it last Thursday. I thought it was going to go very differently, especially because of how cold it was in Buffalo Saturday evening.
6 degrees.
6 degrees with a -6 wind chill.
Yeah.
We got Grim over here saying, technically I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I haven't worn them since I was 10 or 11. So whopping 20 years. You might want to get in touch with your eye doctor, bro. I mean, if you're supposed to. I mean, they say, right, because you're straining your eyes.
Yeah.
I'm not an optometrist, right? That's
correct.
Optometrist. So don't quote me on this. I mean, hell, my eye doctor couldn't get my prescription right worth of shit, and I actually am doing much better with reading glasses that I bought at the store off a rack.
Well, we got a new optometrist, so whenever you want to go.
Yeah, I just.
Same.
Here's my issue with that. Is I go now. My left eye is my stronger eye. All right, my right eye not so good, not good at all. And every time I go to the eye doctor, they give me like a stronger lens, right, on the right eye. And it's like they don't give a shit about my left eye. Now, again, I do need the help.
Should be equal.
And I noticed every time you go to the eye doctor, then you got to...
I didn't like the guy we went to.
I didn't like him.
He never got mine right.
And we won't mention names here.
No.
But, he never got it right. Nope. And every time. And then you get new glasses, right? And for those that wear glasses out there, then you got 2 weeks of headaches because your eyes are adjusting to them. Not to mention, you have to bring somebody with you to the eye doctor because for me, 9 times out of 10, what are they doing? They're grabbing them little droppers and they're like, "Hey,
dilate.
Open your fucking eye, Wiz." And I'm like, "How do you know I'm Wiz?" And they're like, "Hey, you gotta open your eye, Wiz."
You can't see for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, they put them little drops in there and then your pupils go, "Pah!"
Yeah. Very painful.
Pah!
It's almost painful, really. They did that to me twice.
It's not painful. It's painful because you go during the day, right? You go during the day.
Yeah.
So it's not like when they put these eye drops in that it's painful. What's painful is when you go out into the bright sunny day, but your eyes are stuck dilated. So you got to go out like Terminator with sunglasses as dark as the night on.
Yeah.
To try to be able to see where you're going.
I'm pretty sure now they won't even let you drive anymore.
No, you got to bring somebody with you.
Yeah.
I remember there was one time I went with Mom. We're both getting eyeglasses. We're both scheduled on the same day.
Yeah.
And we both happened to have our eyes dilated that day. And I had to drive home. And I was sitting there and like, I'm trying to remember street signs now because I can't see them. Everything is just a blur.
Dangerous.
If you don't know what it's like having your eyes dilated, everything is blurry for like 24 hours or something like that. Like,
no, not that.
What do you say, like 6 to 8 maybe? Maybe I'm...
No, usually it's gone by about 30 minutes.
No, never happened with me.
With me it did. Yeah.
Mine always lasted like... Maybe they put too much in my eyes. I don't know. But mine always went like into the evening.
Well, they used to let me sit there for 20 minutes before I went back to drive if I came by myself. Anyway, enough of that.
Anywho.
Yeah, the games were like total blowouts.
Yeah, we're looking at the Bills, New England, blowout.
Yeah. That was the biggest blowout, by the way.
Huh?
That was the biggest one.
Biggest one. Then what was the other ones?
New England, Buffalo won, I think 47-17.
47.
KC won 42-21.
Beating up the Steelers. That's right.
Now the Bucs game, don't go by the score, but it was 31-15, but it was 31-0 at halftime.
Okay, yeah.
So pretty much, I thought that game was over. Garbage time.
And that was a game I predicted to be a blowout. Was the Bucks Eagles game?
I thought they were going to score more than Bucks. They never scored again.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
Yeah. And the other one,
especially 31-0 at halftime. They didn't score at all in the second half.
The Rams blew out the Cardinals.
Which
that game wasn't even close.
That right there, and I picked the Cardinals. Because I was like, all right.
He looked like he was scared.
Kyler Murray, we need you.
Yeah.
To do it.
Did nothing.
Yeah, he didn't look good. Now, he was missing some weapons, I think you were telling me.
Yeah, well, the guy that DeAndre Hopkins, who hasn't played with them in a while, he's been hurt, but he still had AJ Green, you know. So
it's interesting. It's interesting to see, and again, now it's going to be even harder to do Pop's picks because of these teams that we have in here, and I'll explain in a sec. We got Grim over here. He's redeeming some beer beans using some 500 channel treats, my man. Thank you for the treat, buddy. Beer beans. We got the, we're not sponsored, but we are. You know, I got these for Christmas again. Just going over this.
Disgusting.
Jelly Belly Draft the beer beans. I love them. So every time I see that in chat, I'm like, ooh, I get a little treat. You don't want one?
No, don't like them. How about let's talk about that Cowboy game? You didn't see it, I did. What the hell? Even your brother told me last night on the phone. What were they thinking?
Cowboys? Okay, so one, I missed that game. I know we watched the Bills New England game. Sunday.
Cowboys was a 4:30 game.
Cowboys was the 4:30 game. Yeah, I forgot exactly what I was doing, but I was away from the TV. So break it down for us.
Well, Frisco got the ball right away, right? And scored. The first half was all Frisco, and they're lucky Frisco had to go for 3 field goals. Because instead of being 16-0, it could have been like 34-0.
Yeah.
If they would score TDs. Because they were on the doorstep all the time.
Yeah.
All right, the Cowboys wind up coming back. They get a pick at the end, with 5 minutes to go or something like that, and they make it a closer game. 23-17.
23-17. Okay.
Cowboys get the ball back with no timeouts, and I think it was a little over a minute. They get their ball, and they start throwing sideline passes.
It's working.
Yeah, it's
I
working.
heard
They're
this.
getting their 8
Yeah.
yards, and they're getting the first down. They get to about the 48 of Frisco, 48 or 45 yard line. I think it was 14 seconds to go. He calls a quarterback sneak.
How many yards
What do you mean?
for the first down?
It was 1st and 10.
Why would you go for a QB sneak?
I'm pretty sure. Excuse me, maybe I'm wrong.
Because to me, like a QB sneak is something you do if you're like 4th and 1, or 4th and inches, right?
Let's not call it a QB sneak. He ran the ball. That was the play. A quarterback draw.
Okay, quarterback draw.
think
Because
that's the
again,
better-
there are some differences. A quarterback sneak, a QB sneak is
yeah.
it's 4th down, and you only got a couple of inches
Right.
to get that first down, and you send once that ball's hiked right into the quarterback's hands, he's running forward,
And
everyone's pushing him for the.
because they stand by the call.
So it was a quarterback draw.
Quarterback draw, but 14 seconds. By the time he gets the yardage, he gets to about the 30-yard line or so, maybe like that. The clock is running. There's no timeouts. He's in the middle of the field. By the time the ref touched the ball, game's over.
Now, here's the thing. This is what I find really, really interesting right here. All right? Now, you said the game was 23-17.
Yeah, all they need is a touchdown to win the game.
Now, 14 seconds on the clock.
That's what I remember, yeah.
No timeouts for Cowboys.
No timeouts. They're a little past midfield.
This is what blows me away, is you're getting away with sideline passes. It's working. This is a game right now where all you need is a touchdown to tie the game.
Right.
To put it into overtime. All right? There's 2 points. No.
Not overtime. They win the game.
If they get the extra point.
If they get the extra point, right.
You got to remember, extra points aren't guaranteed anymore.
No, that's true.
We brought that shit back. Hell, I think, the percentages of missed extra points now is
pretty high.
Yeah, I think it's like, 60% make, 40% miss.
Yeah.
Something like that. Don't quote me on it. I'm just going with what I've seen so
No,
far
there's been
and
a
what
lot
I've heard.
of missed extra points.
But so I'm just saying that Cowboys are down to the 49ers, 23-17. Now you're in 49ers territory. 14 seconds still to go on the clock. You have no timeouts, and you think a quarterback draw. To me, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, first off, why are you running Dak Prescott? Why are you running Dak Prescott even if you were just setting up for a field goal? Why are you taking your quarterback in the playoffs and running him? What if he gets hurt? What if you win the game but he got hurt in the process? Now you don't have him the rest of the playoffs. What are you thinking there?
Yeah. You know what's funny about this whole thing? What I'm hearing on the radio, on the sports shows?
Yeah.
Kellen Moore is the offensive coordinator for the Cowboys. Now, McCarthy has the right to overrule him. When he called that play, McCarthy let it go. He could have said, no, I don't want that play. Go to the sideline. And that's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah, doesn't that not blow your mind, though, right? It has to.
First of all, like you said earlier, they're successful on the sideline pass. You got 14 seconds.
Bam, bam.
By the way, you
bam,
have time for maybe 2 plays left if you go to the sideline.
Yeah.
A quick out. You know,
14 seconds is a lot, especially when you do quick passes.
3 seconds each, 4 maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you could easily have maybe a little under 5 seconds left on the clock.
At least, but you can go to the end zone. He's got 2 great receivers, Amari Cooper and C.D. Lamb.
And Dak Prescott, it's not like he doesn't have a good arm. No, he can get the ball down the field.
Yeah.
So to me, one of my criticisms here is you're running your quarterback. I mean, terrible clock management, terrible play call at the end, and let's just say the circumstances were different and they were going for a field position for a field goal to win or tie the game. You're putting your quarterback at risk of getting hurt.
Yeah.
That seems like completely foolish to me.
I still don't understand the call, but if you had a timeout, maybe. But like I said, you don't.
But why would you run your quarterback when you have Ezekiel Elliott?
Yeah. Well, by the way, they claimed they didn't give him the ball enough because once they fell behind, 16-0, started throwing, and they didn't let him run. By the way, he's not.
And then you're not keeping the 49ers defense honest there because even in a game, I want to break some things down right here. And Papa K, I'm sure you'll agree with me on this, and if not, let me know why. But even in a game, let's say your team or the team that you're watching doesn't have a great run game. And the Cowboys actually have a very, very decent run game. Very good run game.
Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott.
Exactly. Very good run game. Probably one of the top, right?
I would say so.
I'd say definitely in the top 10. I haven't looked up any stats or anything, but I'm just going off of what I know, what I've seen, not what I know, but what I believe.
Yeah,
what I believe to be
You got
true.
a couple of teams. You got the guys on the Rams now.
But I just want to talk about the Cowboys right here for this moment in time. You got, and again, you brought up Ezekiel Elliott and Pollard, right? These are the guys that, if you want to keep a team honest, their defense, you can't throw the ball nonstop because then what's going to happen is the defensive coordinator on the other team's going to notice, okay, you're desperate, you're throwing the ball nonstop, so I'm going to start playing the defense back, and not in for the run, right? You gotta, even if you have a shit run game, you gotta throw the run in there once in a while.
Because at the end of the game, like not the end, but the fourth quarter, he's throwing the ball in his own 20-yard line, gets intercepted. The next play, touchdown.
Boom.
Turns out to be the game winner.
Yeah. Go figure, right?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta, I feel like, to me, it almost feels like the Cowboys gave that game away.
I think they changed their game plan when they fell behind 16-0. They didn't give Ezekiel Elliott the ball enough, and the other guy, Pollard.
Which I think is a shame.
They were thrown
two out of three. Great running backs.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 plays they were throwing the ball. And by the way, number one problem for the Cowboys, if you're a Cowboy fan, and you've got to admit to this, 15 penalties.
Oof.
15
for
penalties.
how many yards?
It was well over 100.
That right there.
I think it was like 8 on the defense.
So you watched the game, right, Pops?
Watched the whole game.
Could you tell me, were these obvious, oh, come on, guys?
There was no doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
There was no issue about the ref. Oh, he blew it.
Okay. I just wanted to put it out there because I shit on the refs often.
It was like 3rd and let's say 10 or 11 for Frisco, right? the defensive guy on the Cowboys like this. He pushes the guy's head back and almost knocks his helmet off. Hands to the face, automatic first down.
Yeah.
Would have had to punt. He doesn't do that. And offsides, illegal. What do you say? What is this? Illegal procedure? When they do that, the offense is somebody jumped on the offensive line.
There's neutral zone infraction.
That's defense, yeah.
All right. Offsides.
Right, and they constantly with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just and listen, I understand. I'm a Giants fan. Everybody knows that. You're like, oh man, like why are you upset about a Cowboys loss? Thought you'd be excited about that.
No, I was hoping for your brother to win, But personally, you know me.
I just think
they're not my favorite team.
No, they're not my favorite team. Listen.
Because they always beat us.
And that's fine. I mean, shit. The Giants right now, it's not very difficult to beat them.
No.
All right.
No
matter who you are.
Get a scrimmage team.
But the thing is, like, it's the nature of football. It's to me, it's just when you think about football, that's where I get, because you got a team that won the division, right? We knew the Eagles weren't going anywhere, and I wasn't too upset about that.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things,
they look lost against the Bucks.
I kind of saw that. I kind of saw, the matchup there was just, it wasn't. Let me tell you something. It wasn't in favor for the Eagles. Let's just put it that way. But when you got the Cowboys win the division, it's wild card weekend. You have a potential to take this game.
Yeah, and go to the next
And when
round.
you tell me this, that they do a QB draw.
Yeah, no.
That's why I sit there and scratch my head going, did you want to win this game or did you give up?
You should have seen Jerry Jones' face after that play.
Jerry Jones? Oh, God.
Yeah, the owner.
He must have had his pen and pad out going, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired.
No, according to that, like I said, lately there might have been change of game plan, but first of all, I kind of blame McCartney on this one. He's the coach. The Kellen Moore's calling this play. I would have overrode that right away.
That's
no.
like, again,
Pass play, sideline.
I wish they would have gone more on sports radio into a bit more.
Well, you missed it because the holiday was Monday.
I get that,
Yeah.
and I do understand that by the time I'm leaving for work,
You're
I only get
talking-
like the last hour of the show that I listen to.
And you're talking about Tuesday, a day later.
But like, even from what you're telling me, you're hearing the same thing during the day. So you're retired. You get to catch up on more of the radio, TV than I do.
Oh yeah.
And you were telling me that the same thing, that it was practically all basketball.
Basketball, Nets, Knicks.
Not because I would have loved to.
Not even my Rangers, who are probably the best right now.
One of the best,
Nets.
one of the best teams in hockey right now in the NHL.
Yeah.
But like, I just would have loved to have heard the press conference afterwards for some explanations as to what were you thinking. Did you hear anything?
No, I'm sure. No, because when the game was over,
Yeah.
it goes right to the next game.
Oh, so you didn't even get to watch the post game?
Well, because really there are not that much of a post game because the Dallas game was over and then they went right to the night game, which I believe was Kansas City and Pittsburgh, which was a joke game too.
Yeah. Well, I know Pittsburgh had gone into that, and I know I went over this a little bit last week, was Pittsburgh was going into this past weekend.
You got lucky.
And I had heard an interview with Ben Roethlisberger where he goes, "We're predicted to lose, so we're just going to go in and have fun."
I would have loved to rather seen the Chargers get in there and watch Herbert.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Justin
the only
Herbert.
reason they got in because the Raiders beat the Chargers. If that was a tie, which it was 32-32 at one time, Pittsburgh would have been out.
Yeah.
And the Chargers would have been playing Kansas City. And I think that would have been
That would
shootout.
have been a much more entertaining.
It's done. I mean, great quarterback, blah, blah, blah.
Listen, Ben Roethlisberger has had a phenomenal career as a Pittsburgh Steeler. All right, he's accomplished a lot.
Yeah, 2 Super Bowls.
2 Super Bowl rings to show for it.
2 indictments. They brought that up today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The guy, Craig Carton, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brought that up. He goes, how fast people forget what he was charged with.
Yeah. Well, let's not get into it.
I'm not, but I'm just saying. It's about people forgetting because he is a damn good quarterback, probably a Hall of Famer.
I know. It's just, the rules don't apply to everyone.
I know.
You know?
And
if you're famous, you get away with a lot more shit.
Well, he was never convicted of anything or charged.
Yeah.
So
and we're not going to get into it.
No,
Again,
no.
like you said, not convicted, not charged.
But a lot of professional players have gone through this, where they were great players, but they had something, off the field.
Yeah.
We're talking about not that he has anything. Antonio Brown, I think he's just a little flaky. I don't think he's done anything wrong against anybody.
No, but I think what happened there was, again,
I think this guy's
he had an ankle injury. He didn't want to go out onto the field. This is what I've heard, because there's two sides to every story, right?
That's not true.
This is what I heard. Well, but again, how much of the truth do we really know?
Because the team that he plays for said they offered him 2 doctors to see him, and he didn't show up for either one.
Okay.
So
then
you got to go by them.
You got to go by that.
And that's why when he ran on in that Jet game, tore his jersey off.
I mean, I'm not trying to defend Antonio Brown here, because I understand that he has had his
great
issues.
talent, but
great talent. He would, and again, Antonio Brown, former Pittsburgh Steeler wide receiver,
phenomenal.
Then
One
he was
of the
with
best ever.
Then he was with what? New England
for about a day,
and then the Jets, right?
No, I don't think the Jets had him.
I think they did. I think he was supposed to be on the Jets.
Yeah, but he never. No.
But it never went through, and then the Bucks.
New England, yeah. The Bucks,
I'm pretty sure the Jets were in there. Anybody look that up?
I don't think I ever saw him in a Jet uniform.
I don't think
he was supposed to go to the Raiders.
I think he was supposed to be a Jet too.
He was supposed to go to the Raiders after Pittsburgh, and they offered him a 1-year option of $29 million, and he turned it down.
Really? But anyways,
that's all.
We had those games that went down. What
was the most surprising game to you out of those 6?
Bills New England.
Me too.
Honestly, the Bills New England game, and we watched it here.
I can't believe how great he threw that ball in that cold weather.
Dude, Josh Allen showed us all something Saturday night. This past Saturday night. It was very impressive, because I'm sitting here thinking, man, this game is going to be boring. It's going to be nothing but running the ball, missed field goals, left and right.
By the time we turned to game 1, it was 7-0 going on 14.
Yeah, I had the wrong channel put on. For some reason, my TV guide said, and I don't know why, I was already rushing through things the second I got home, because the second I got home, had Oopsie in the driveway, you were pulling up, I literally just pulled up, and I'm like, all right, we got to get the house in order for playoffs. So when I turned the PlayStation on, I went to Hulu Live, all I looked for was anything that resembled football. And for some reason, my guide channel showed Tampa Bay Bucks, Eagles. Which is crazy, because I knew it was a Sunday game, but I saw it and I put it on that channel. I go, that's the right channel. Like, you ever get so committed to something, like you're like, I'm 100% right on this? Well, that's how I felt. And Papa K's looking at me going, what the hell, man? He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, how come the game's not on? It's 8:30 now. So then I go back to the guide channel and I go, Tampa Bay. And he goes, it's not Tampa Bay tonight. It's the Bills. It's New England. And I was like, I know. I'm rushing through everything. I keep making mistakes. I'm sorry. And then we ended up putting the game on. Like you heard Papa K said, it ended up, they had already scored within the first 5 to 6 minutes of the game, 7-0. 7-0 Bills. And that game, like I said, we're talking 6 degrees, -6 degree wind chill. Pretty insane when you think of those conditions. So, of course, I'm thinking they're going to run the ball nonstop. I'm not thinking Josh Allen's going to have the game of his life and he's throwing accurately. I think Papa K just had to leave us real quick and use the restroom. So, before I get deeper into this topic, I want to make sure I give him time. Okay, yeah, he's back.
Well, what the guy say in Roadhouse?
You got to
drain the main vein.
Oh. So what I was saying is we were getting back into, and I didn't want to go too much deeper into it. Bills New England. I got back to, we finally found the right channel. I finally found the right channel. and it was 7-0 already with it was 9 minutes 38 seconds.
Yeah, and the Bills had the ball already.
Bills had the ball again already, and they just seeing how surprisingly accurate
In that weather.
that
And
Josh
the
Allen
receivers
was.
held on to the ball.
Yeah,
They made some great catches.
right.
I mean, he threw the ball to them, but sometimes high.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't drop anything.
No.
Evan Ingram would watch that game. How to catch the ball. What are you, a wide receiver? What are you taught to catch?
He's a tight end.
Still a receiver.
Still a receiver, but you can't call him a wide receiver. That's wrong.
Well, he's a receiver. Put it that way.
He's a tight end.
Yeah. And
That's what he is.
tight ends receive the ball.
He's a tight end.
I'll give you an example.
He's a tight end.
Mr. Kelsey
Tight
had
end.
108 receptions. He's a tight end.
Yeah, he's a tight end.
Yeah.
He's not a wide receiver.
But he caught the ball. He does
That's a
catch
tight
the
end.
ball. You want tortoise peanuts at your head right now?
Oh, please don't. I don't feel like cleaning up a mess on stream.
That's cute.
Oh, you like this one? Yeah, this is the one I got for Christmas.
Nice.
For the Nintendo Switch. I do love this remote. This is so cool.
Can't believe they're still around. Mario Brothers?
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, they got to be over fucking 40 years old or something like that.
I don't know.
Grim over here coming in saying the Patriots got beat bad on Saturday, yo.
That ain't the word.
Dude, they got
embarrassed.
Yeah, were you, Grim? Were you surprised when you saw that score? Because I know we were.
I was surprised with one thing. I thought Belichick would have a game plan.
Yeah,
And he had none.
it didn't seem like he had anything going. Like you thought, okay, second half, right? Because Belichick is known. If his original plan isn't working in the first half,
They switch it.
he switches it.
But by the way, they were so far behind. They couldn't run the ball as much as they wanted to in the first time they met.
Mm-hmm.
And once you're behind, and Mac Jones showed his true colors there. Rookie.
Yeah,
He wasn't the guy. It's one of the reasons I picked Josh Allen in that game.
because he has playoff. Yeah, he has playoff
Yeah,
experience.
it's 3 years in a row. This guy's had none.
Yeah.
You know, the guy like Jalen Hurts, none.
So that's
He's
true.
a Brady
But
been
you know,
there,
I do see somebody like Mac Jones getting to the playoffs
Down the
again.
road.
Down the road. I do see him being back in it. I do see New England being back in it again.
Oh,
I don't think Belichick's going anywhere, obviously.
I don't know, he's 67.
67?
You know, Arians on the Tampa Bay, he's 70.
Yeah. I see Bill hanging around. I mean, he's got such an incredible coaching mindset.
I'll say another 3 years. I'll give him another 3 seasons.
Yeah, I'll give him to 7.
Barring any, God forbid, any sickness or anything.
Grim coming in saying they got spanked. Got beat by 30 exactly.
Yeah.
What the hell, Christ?
I'm telling you. That game, like I said, the Raiders game, you know, went right down to the wire.
Yeah.
They were on the 8-yard line. First and goal. I mean, there wasn't much time left. And he throws a pick.
Well, you know what? This wild card weekend, it's over and done with. 4 blowouts, 2 close games. Now we get deeper into the woods here.
Now I don't see blowouts anymore.
Pops,
I'll be shocked.
we're coming in about that 45-minute marker, it looks like.
Then we'll go to the picks.
You want to do some Pops picks?
Want to do it now or after?
You want to take a break and then we'll do it?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So, you know what though?
Get ready.
Just to give Grim and anybody else that might be watching right now, just to give them a quick heads up, so this way they can look at it, they can hear, they can see the board, and they can make their picks while we go on break and kind of do a little research if they wanted to.
Sure.
We're just gonna bring the board out really quick.
Give
Just
an
watch
idea.
your legs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's for later.
Just put it on the side. I don't want it right now. Thank you though. I don't. I told you I don't like eating chocolate while I'm drinking. So we.
I'm being hid behind the board.
No, I always set it up. So if anything, I'm being hid.
How's this?
I'm being hid. So you notice I always give you the space. Because now what I do is I back my head up, so now I'm being cut off. So this way everyone can see the board. And look at this. I set it up perfectly this time. No glare or anything. So over here, everybody, just before we
Come
go...
on, baby. Let's
before
go. Give them the info.
Before we go on break, we got the 4 games that are happening this weekend. We got the Bengals versus the Titans. And Papa K has told it to me where all the bottom teams are the home games, correct?
Yes.
All right, so we have the Bengals
4
at-
o'clock Saturday.
Okay, 4 o'clock. Bengals at Titans. Saturday evening.
Green Bay home to 49ers.
Yeah, so 49ers at Green Bay.
I think that's like an 8:15 game.
8:15 game, okay. Over here on the right squares we have Rams at the Bucks.
3:15 Sunday.
3:15 Sunday, and these are Eastern time, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, so just make this way you can adjust it accordingly.
And the biggest game out of the 4, in my opinion.
And the biggest game over here in the bottom right corner, we got the Bills at Kansas City. Pop, what's the time that they can watch this?
They're saying 6:15.
Roughly 6:15. Okay.
They won't start that game unless the other one's over.
Okay. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So, and what we have going on here, if you want to be involved in our setup over here in the middle, is what Pops wanted to go with is the spread. So he picked the Bengals at Titans, and I believe who was getting the 3.5?
Bengals are underdog 3.5.
Okay, so Bengals are getting. Let me just.
3.5 points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll
plus.
remember that.
Yeah.
So Bengals are getting 3.5, 3.5 points added to whatever they
That
score.
half they call a hook.
Yeah, the half they call a hook. And so let's just say the Titans won 20-19. If you pick the Bengals, you win that spread because they're getting 3.5 points on top of what they
Titans
get.
have to win by 4.
Right? And, Grim putting his shit in already. Bengals and Green Bay. All right, I'll make sure to put that on the board when we get back. Well, I guess I can put it on now, right?
Wow.
So he went Bengals and Green Bay. Let's get Grim up here. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go Grim. And he also went with this game, so we'll give him this square as well. First come, first serve.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got the Bengals. And he's got Green Bay. Kind of like where he's going with these picks, too. I'm not going to lie, Pops. And when we get back, though, if you haven't heard of what the over-under is, so I picked the over-under pick with Bills KC, where their combined score has to be either over or under 54.5. So, you know, if you're picking the over-under, I didn't really think about this, but what we'll do is we'll put your name, if you're picking the over, like...
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what we could do? Yeah, okay. So Bills KC, I really didn't plan this out too well, and I just noticed it. All right, so in this, you don't really have to pick a team, right?
No, you can root for both.
You can root for both, so we'll just get rid of these little lines right here, and we'll just have that so this way you know that this is the over-under we're going with. And if you want the over, just tell me over, and I'll put your name, and in parentheses, I'll put an O. And if you want the under, I'll put parentheses, and I'll put a U next to your name. So this way we know how to put it in the books, whether it's a win or a loss, all right?
Does anybody want to know why they started the hook? Why Vegas did that?
You want to throw that in now?
Real fast?
Go ahead, Pops.
Because there's no such thing as a half point.
Mm-hmm.
But they threw that in because if it was 3 points and you bet the game, it's a push. That means nobody makes any money.
Nobody wins.
Right. The house wins because they charge you a vig, they call it.
Yeah.
But then that's not a lot of money. So
No.
they threw the half in because one way or another, somebody's got to win.
Somebody's got to win.
Yeah.
Now, we'll be back in just a few minutes here. We're going to take a quick break, stretch our legs, you know, all that fun shit. And then we're going to get into Pop's picks when we get Pop's playoff picks when we get back. All right?
Okay, wait.
And don't forget to wish Pops a happy belated birthday.
Please, enough. I just love my Rangers jersey.
Let's go. We'll
And
be
I got
back.
another one, which I'll show off next week.
All right, sounds good. But, you know, we're going to hold you to it.
Of course.
We're going to hold them to it. We'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere, meow.
Rangers are right.
All right. We're back, everybody, and you're watching the Pops and Wiz Sportscast. We're your host. My name is Mr. Whiskers, and over here we got Papa K. And Pops, we're getting ready to get into some Pops picks.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Am I ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I know Grimm's ready. You already put 2 picks on the board, so let's get this thing out. So, let's just... Actually, hold on a second. Before we do that, let's just go over everyone's record right now. Because, again, I do want to point out that we will be purchasing a $50 gift card to give away to the person that has the best winning record. Well, not you and me. not me. No, Pops and I are out of that. You know, this is something we're giving back to you guys and gals out there. That if you want to be a part of the Pops Picks playoffs, Pops playoff picks, I'll say it right at some point. Don't worry. That whoever has the best winning record, don't worry about the losses. That you will receive a $50 gift card. We're going to make it like a Visa kind of deal, so this way you can use it however you want. Whether you want to use it on video games or sports paraphernalia, you choose. But again, everybody that's in the book right now has a chance to win this gift card. Papa K, how about we go over our records first and get that out of the way?
All right, you went 3-3. I went 5-1.
This guy over here, he's beating the hell out of me. Again.
Oopsie went 4-2.
Oopsie's 4-2.
Love Clan 1-2.
Love Clan 1-2.
JD 3-3.
Okay, JD's 3-3 with me.
Wild Man 5-1. Same with me.
Same with you. Okay, so right now Wild Man's in the lead for the gift card.
Yeah. Grim 0-1. Swift 1-0.
Okay.
H2.
HCH
1-0.
1-0. Okay, all right.
Those are the scores.
So again, if you want to participate in the Pops Picks, and you know, there's a little prize at the end of the road there. So feel free to hop in with us. And let me set the board up so this way everybody can see and that we're not blocking Papa K over there. Papa K, you want to turn your seat a little bit?
I'm right here.
There you go. I know. I just want to get the board so this way everybody can see the board, and I'm not like you know, pulling like an exorcism, spinning my head like crazy. All right. So here we go. Again, just to go over this real quick, we got the Bengals at Titans, 49ers at Green Bay, Rams at Bucks, Bills at Kansas City. Pops over here has got Cincinnati Bengals and Titans with the spread, 3.5 points, and I'm going with the Bills KC over under 54.5. So first off, how about we get ours out of the way? Pops, let's start with you. Bengals Titans, 3.5 point spread. What are you thinking?
I'm going Titans.
You're going Titans. And now that's interesting to me because
Well, obviously that means I'm going Titans with the game.
yeah, to win all out.
Yeah.
Because
I just think he's a great quarterback so far, but I don't think he's ready yet, Burrow. I think the other guy's been around a while.
well,
And I don't think they can stop Derrick Henry. If he's 100%, I don't think they're going to be able to stop him.
touche. No, we got Wild Man in the chat over here. Hey, I'm finally here, yo. Welcome, Wild Man, and perfect timing, my friend.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this,
Yeah.
and we just went over, right? We're going to do a $50 gift card giveaway to whoever has the best winning record in Pop's playoff picks.
And right the Super Bowl too?
No, Super Bowl is going to be a separate thing, and it's going to be a gentleman's bet between you and me.
Okay. This is just the playoffs thing.
Yes, but of course, everybody can be involved in the Super Bowl pick as well.
Well, tell the Wild Man what he did.
Well, Wild Man, you want me to tell him?
Yeah.
Sure.
You went even with me, Wild Man. We
5-1.
5-1.
Now, Pops and I, again, to establish the rules, Pops and I cannot win the gift card.
No.
So it is whoever in chat has got the best winning record, which right now is you, buddy. So right now you currently are in line for the $50 gift card. Now, we have, just to go over real quick, just one more time, Bengals at Titans, 49ers at Green Bay, Rams at Bucks, Bills at Kansas City, and you'll notice over here in the middle, we have Pops has picked the Bengals-Titans game with the 3.5 point spread, and I've picked the Bills KC game with the over-under at 54.5 points. All right? And so we've already discussed what the spread and the over-under mean a couple times. If anybody needs any more, any further explanation, let us know in chat, and we'll definitely go over it again. Grim over here is taking the left side of the board. He's got the Bengals beating the Titans outright, and he's got the 49ers losing to Green Bay outright. Papa K has picked his Titans to beat Cincinnati, even though Bengals are getting 3.5 points. And I think going with this pick, I kind of want to tank the Bengals here. I think getting 3.5, I get it that Henry's back.
Could be a field goal game.
Could be a field goal game. And just seeing how well Joe Burrow maintained his composure in his first playoff game. He looked damn good against the Raiders. I got to go Cincinnati over here, getting 3.5. So let me put myself right there.
So obviously you're going with Cincinnati in the game.
I'm going with Cincinnati to win with the spread.
And?
All right.
What about the game?
The game itself, haven't gotten there yet. We're just going with your current square right now. We got Wildman Dave seems to be excited about the $50 gift card so far. And he goes, he's already putting his picks in. All right, so for the 4 squares over here, Wildman is going Titans.
Yep.
Wildman Dave. We're just going to initial it right there. Which is funny because when you initial his name, it's WMD. It's like Weapons of Mass Destruction. Wildman Dave is going, okay. He's also going with Green Bay.
Okay.
And he's got the Bills.
Okay.
So we'll give him this one over here. We'll give him this square.
Boy, him and me think alike.
You guys got very similar mindsets over here. And he's going, and we'll give him this one as well. So we're going to give, so Grim's got the left squares. Wildman's got the right side, and he's got the Bucks. All right. Now, Wildman, I don't know if you want to participate in the spread or the over-under, but I guess we're going to go into my square right now. How we're going to do this is we have the teams there, so this way you know which game that the over-under is. Mm-hmm. And we're just going to put the names in there. Maybe I should make this smaller so this way we could fit more. Just do that really quick. There we go. Okay, we can fit way more now. So, I'm thinking the over-under right now. Bills, Kansas City, just seeing how well Josh Allen did home against New England and throwing the ball in super cold weather. Like, this guy looked lights out. Like, it looks like, the Bills are ready to go all the way.
I hope so.
Is what it feels like to me. That's what my gut's telling me. It's kind of what my head's telling me, what my eyes have seen so far. Is I got to go Bills, KC. I got to go with the over on this game. I'm thinking the over. Because I think these two teams, again, Josh Allen. It's a rematch right now. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. This time around, I feel it's going to be different. It's going to be high scoring. I don't see Patrick Mahomes not throwing any TDs here. I see this one going. I think this is going to be something like a 37-34 kind of game.
Me too.
You feeling that too?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put next to my name, in parentheses, I'm going to put an O.
Over.
For the over. All right? Papa K, do you want to get in on the over-under?
No.
No, you're going to
I don't
stay.
trust that game.
Okay, so he's staying out of this. If you want to get in the over-under, again, it's 54.5 points. Let me know whether you want the over or the under for this particular game. Just say over-under. Just say over or under in chat, and I'll put your name up there with either parentheses with an O in it or a U. All right, so now we're going to the games that are just who's going to win outright. Just, no spreads, no over-unders, no nothing.
Right.
Who's going to win outright? We're going to start over here with Grimm Square, Bengals and Titans. Now, who do I think is going to win outright? I still think I'm going to go Bengals all the way here.
Okay.
I'm still feeling it. It feels right. I think, and my choice here is, okay, yes, granted, they got Derrick Henry back, all right? The Titans got their main guy running back-wise. He's back on the field. He's ready to play, but he's been out for a while, and the Titans had a bye week. And I think that's going to affect momentum a little bit. I think Joe Burrow, a big win against the Raiders, a very, very, offensive-minded team as well. And they managed to pull it off. And you got to imagine he's feeling the hype, the excitement right now that, he's going to carry this into this weekend. So that's where my thoughts are going. I'm going with Grim on this one. I'm picking the Bengals to beat the Titans outright.
You got me the Titans already, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to put myself up here. There we go. Now, and also, by the way, I apologize. Wildman Dave, again, welcome to the stream. How's your day been going? Hopefully you're having an awesome time. Hopefully you've been having an awesome week. My apologies. I did not, really give a friendly welcome at all. So, again, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, going back into Grim's side of the board over here. So, Grim has got Green Bay. Wildman Dave's got Green Bay. Pops has got Green Bay as well.
I don't think the Garoppolo is going to be able to play in that weather.
Yeah, and again, I agree with this as well. Wildman Dave saying no worries. All right, good shit, man. Good shit. And again, cheers everybody that has participated in Pop's picks, Pop's playoff picks, and even just hanging out for the stream. We really do appreciate all of you. Cheers.
Cheers. Used to be a good show.
Huh?
It was a TV sitcom called Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
They were all in a bar.
Yeah.
Ted Danson.
I was trying to think of the guy's name. And let's see. Oh, and Wildman Dave coming in saying, and I got a gentleman's bet for both y'all.
Go ahead.
All right, Wildman Dave, will let us know. What is the gentleman's bet, good sir? What is the gentleman's bet? I can't wait to hear this one, man. after the 2 drops of fucking scorching hot pepper extract,
Oh, man.
I can only imagine what Wildman Dave has got in store for us now.
Yeah.
So, I got to go Green Bay as well on this one. 49ers beat the Cowboys, but they beat a Cowboys team. Barely beat this team. Now, you got Green Bay coming in at Lambeau Field. This is.
You know it's going to be cold.
It's going to be ice cold, and that's how they love it over there.
Yep.
So, I got to say Green Bay to win this one as well.
And Bosa, who's their base defensive, he's playing, but he had a concussion. He was out of that game against Dallas in the whole 2.5 quarters. So he'll play, which is ironic because protocol with the NFL is you don't play him right away after a week.
Yeah. Okay.
They usually sit you down for at least a couple of weeks.
Okay.
But this is the playoffs. I'm sure they were giving in a little bit.
See, we got Wildman Dave coming in saying, if the Bills make it to the Super Bowl, I'll down a whole bottle of whiskey of your choosing. If they don't make it, I'll personally make both of you all the Papa K. Oh, shit.
Sounds like a win-win situation.
Well, I want to change this up a little bit, Wildman, and this is just...
Down a whole bottle of whiskey.
Down in a whole bottle of whiskey. One, we've seen how, that could be very dangerous.
How about a half?
So, not even a half. I think even a half is dangerous. I mean, whiskey, that's a strong drink right there. So, how about this? If the Bills make the Super Bowl, okay, hold on. Fine, I'll do a half. No. I still think a half is too much.
No.
I think there's definitely a way that we could go about this.
You drank a half a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but he's saying down one, like as if you were
Oh,
down a
no.
beer.
Oh, no. That's too dangerous.
Very dangerous. Don't do that.
A glass at a time, let's say.
Yeah.
A shot, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, but he's saying if the Bills make the playoffs. But see, here's the thing. So we have to adjust this bet a little bit because, if we're rooting, okay. So this is just for Wildman Dave himself, right? We don't even have to do anything here. He's setting the ground rules, right?
He's a Bills fan.
Let's see. He goes, dude, I put half in my gallon of sweet tea. I mean, I like your style, though. Whiskey and sweet tea. Sweet tea whiskey.
Long Island iced tea.
All right. How about this? If the Bills make the playoffs...
He said Super Bowl.
If the Bills make... Sorry. Let's make this a bit safer. If the Bills make the Super Bowl, we will send you some personal Mr. Whiskers paraphernalia, a hat, some stickers and stuff like that. If the Bills don't make the playoffs, you got to send us, or make us, Papa K. And what happened to the Mr. Whiskers? Papa K, it's all about you now. What about my rap? Where did my rap go? I think mine was the chicken chipotle melt.
Oh, yeah.
Have you even made one of those yet? I know. See, yours does sound really good though.
Which is?
The Papa K wrap is it's basically like a meatloaf that is got he marinates it in like a sweet mesquite barbecue sauce, right? Mixes that all in, and then he stuffs mozzarella pearls inside of it so that they melt inside the meat.
All right.
Yeah, you're like, oh, dude, had to remind Papa K what his rap was. He's over here getting, like, I can see his mouth watering already. Let's see, he goes, fine, I'll make you your rap, and not yet. I'm doing it this weekend. He puts an apple barbecue sauce, mixes it in with the ground beef.
Wow,
and
sounds interesting.
Yeah, now he sent. I think I could go back on Discord. I could show you pictures of it later. It looks, and he did it like as if like you were watching a show, like if you were watching like a Food Network, like the picture,
yeah.
like he cut it, and so you see like the mozzarella oozing out of it. It was really good stuff. It looked really good.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited about it. But so yeah, we'll have a Mr. Whiskers and a Papa K wrap. Hooking us up, and if the Bills make the playoffs, I'll order.
We'll find out this weekend.
Yeah, we'll make. We have a bunch of sticker like decals or whatever that we can make. Mr. Whiskers decals, which we have. One is, I don't know if you can see it over here, but we got one on Dizzy's tank. We can make them much bigger. We can send you a couple of sizes, and maybe even a Mr. Whiskers hat. So I think that's a much safer gentleman's bet.
Speaking about this bet, I'm taking the Bills, by the way, which I was going to do anyway.
Well, what he was saying was...
Yeah, I know, and if they make the Super Bowl.
If they make the Super Bowl, we will send him some Mr. Whiskers merchandise.
I think it's time for Josh
And
Allen.
if they don't, he's going to hook us up with a Papa K wrap and a Mr. Whiskers wrap. I like that. That's
We'll get
a
us
lot
that. I
better.
think it's time for Josh Allen to move ahead.
To get there.
You know, he's a great quarterback, Mahomes, but he's been there already twice.
Hey.
I think it's time for a change.
I'll tell you right now, I mean, I know if the Bills make the Super Bowl, and I'm rooting for it, I know we're going to be sending Wild Man Dave some stuff, which I don't even mind that. I want to see the Bills make the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I hope that, but I'm like the kiss of death if it's not the Giants, so I'm going to knock on wood right now. But that would be phenomenal. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
So yeah, let's. How's that sound, though, Wild Man? We'll make that the bet. I feel like that's a lot safer than downing a bottle of whiskey.
No, that's too dangerous.
Or even a half a bottle.
Please.
Very
No.
dangerous. Let's not do it.
No, we don't want to
Hey,
get
listen,
anybody,
you want to have a couple of glasses of whiskey with some sweet tea during the
one
Super
at a
Bowl?
time. One at a
That's
time.
one thing. A couple cubes of ice in there, maybe even.
Yeah. No downing shit. Those days are over.
Wild Man is down though. He says, of course, he's down for
dangerous.
that. Yeah, let's keep it at that. I like it. I think that right there is a good bet. I'm in for that. Cheers to that. Let's cheers to solidify it.
Cheers.
Bam. Cheers, Wild Man. We're in.
All right, you got me with the Bills, right? Who are you thinking?
Okay, hold on a second. We're not. We didn't get to the Bills yet. We still got Rams Bucks. I'll put you in for Bills.
Yeah. You're gonna be really shocked at this one.
All right, so we have right now Wild Man section of the board. Rams at Bucks. Wild Man had picked the Bucks. Where is Papa K going with this one?
Rams.
You're going Rams, huh?
Too much defense.
Too much defense. Papa K taking the Rams.
You got two of the best pass rushers in the NFL. Von Miller and O'Donnell, I think his name is.
On the Rams?
Yeah. I mean, they were in Kyler Murray's face the whole game. He was scared to death.
And that's the thing right
and you
there.
know Brady, when he gets pressured, he's no damn good.
I was just going to say that. Papa K took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, honestly, we've seen what happens to Brady under pressure. You close that pocket in on him, and you do it quickly, there are about to be some picks that will happen.
You got two great guys, right? Cooper Kupp, right? You got the running back, Akers.
Got Grim Reaper over saying, yeah, man, don't down a bottle of whiskey in one go. Instant
No.
regret. Yeah, no, it could. That sounds like that dude on YouTube. What was his name? Shoe Nice? There was a guy on YouTube that just downed full bottles. And I'm not doubting that
Playing with death.
I'm not doubting you, Wild Man, that you could do it, but I
too
God
risky.
forbid
Too
anything
risky.
happened to you. That would be
You could have a
awful.
heart attack.
It's not, your body isn't meant for that.
No.
So, yeah.
Too much alcohol.
Let's get back at it over here. So, Pops is going Rams, and he makes a very valid point here. The defense, again, I can't believe I had such a brain fart. Totally forgot Von Miller was on the Rams. And the argument, not even an argument, the statement you just made has swayed me. I got to go Rams as well. I got,
Donald's the best defensive player in the league.
Yeah.
Besides the guy that won the sack, but he's gone already.
It sucks because looking at this, I'm not really going to be picking up, unless I get my over-under on you, I'm not really going to be picking up any games. Well, no, I pick up Cincinnati.
That's it.
You didn't pick the Bengals-Titans game outright.
I have to pick the Titans. Because I picked them to win by 3.5.
All right, but you're picking them in Grimm Square too, right?
I'm picking the Titans, yeah.
Okay, see, I didn't put it up there.
I'm picking them to win by about 14.
All right, so I actually could catch up a little bit by 2 games if I get these ones right. Right? Yeah. Because I got Cincinnati with the
Right.
spread.
Right. That's you.
I'm going over under. That's a game I could get on you.
Right.
I'm going Rams. No, that's with you.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
I'm going Bengals is against you on that one.
Oh, you already said that.
Yeah, but I got him without the spread too.
Right.
I picked them with the spread and without the spread. I think they're winning this game regardless. So that's
you
1, 2,
picked Green
3.
Bay.
So I could pick up 3 games on you. Because I agreed with you with the Rams and I agreed with everybody with Green Bay. Now Papa K's got the Bills. We got Wild Man's got the Bills. This is Wild Man Square over here. Bills at Kansas City. This to me is one of the hardest picks.
I got the Bills.
I know. I put you up there already.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
For me, I'm just saying because
Oh,
now it's
okay,
my
you
turn
got
to
it,
pick.
yeah, right.
This is one of the hardest picks I think. They're at Kansas City,
Mm-hmm.
and we've seen these two teams go at it in the playoffs in the past. Correct?
Yep.
And it didn't fare well for the Bills. But now again, this is a very different Bills team than last year. They've got their they've got plenty of playoff experience now, a good amount anyways.
True. Not as much as KC, but
Mm-hmm.
KC has advanced to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row.
Let's see. Grimm saying, yeah, I'm not going to say a score. I'll just say teams I choose. Saying a score as well is too big of a gamble. Well, again, Grimm, you don't have to worry about saying scores here.
No, we don't go by that anymore.
With the spreads and the over-under, you don't have to put a score. You just have to pick a team.
Yep.
Now, with the spread, the Bengals, whatever they score, add 3.5 points on top of it. That's what the spread means. The spread is the Bengals are getting 3.5 points on top of what they already score.
They can't lose by 4.
They can't lose by 4. That's exactly. Thank you, Pops. And with the over-under, I believe Vegas, I looked it up on Google, so I'm not sure if 54.5 points.
No, that's Vegas odds.
That's Vegas odds?
Vegas only does
So
that.
basically, you're just picking whether or not the combined score is going to be over 54.5 or under. You don't have to pick. You don't have to put a score out there.
No.
Not at all.
No.
If you wanted to choose
over
one
or
of
under.
these, it's over under for mine, or you could pick. Are the are the Titans going to win by more than 4 points, or is Cincinnati going to squeak it out and then get 3.5 points as well?
Yeah.
Even if, like I was saying before, if the Titans won in this square, if the Titans won 20-19, and you pick the Bengals, you would win because the Bengals are getting 3.5 points. So really, 19 plus 3.5, 22.5. So they would win the spread. We're going to be doing this again next week and in the Super Bowl.
Next team's down to 4 teams.
Exactly.
And only a Sunday game.
So we're going to be adding more spreads and more over-unders to the board just to kind of keep it more interesting. But, again, if any more explanation needs to be put out there, we are more than happy to explain it as best we can. But, yeah, you don't need to put any scores down, bro. Don't worry about that.
Nope, there's no score thing.
If you were to go Bills KC and you think the game, combined, you think they're both going to score 30 and that's 60 points combined, that's the over. Because it's over 54.5. So.
All right, I changed my mind about the over and under. Can I change my mind?
You can enter. The board, your board is still up. Pops is going with the under.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me put you over here. Pops.
I think it's going to be one of those 27-20 game. Something like that.
And we'll put little U here. And that's what we're going to do there is we're going to put the names in there in the parentheses with an O or a U for over and for under. Now going back to this Bills KC game. This is tough. This one really is messing with me.
Really tough. I'm picking the Bills because I figured it's their time. If they disappoint me, I'll understand because you're playing against one of the best quarterback and teams in the NFL. And one of the best coaches, Andy Reid.
I gotta go KC on this one. As much as I want the Bills to win, for New York, I feel like
ready.
It's not that I don't think they're ready. I just feel like it's a 50-50 toss-up right now. They're both playing great football.
The big thing about both teams, their kicker. Doesn't Kansas City have one of the best kickers?
But Bills has Bass.
He's not bad either.
Exactly. So, this matchup is like you flip a coin, man.
And we don't know what the weather's going to be. That's another problem.
Yeah.
It's Sunday night.
In Kansas
City, Missouri. You don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Last week it was good.
I'm going Kansas City.
I'm going to Kansas City.
I didn't want to, but my gut right now is telling
so happy
me.
You did.
I know.
I will gain another game on you.
Well, yeah, because you picked the under. So, yeah.
And I picked Buffalo.
I feel like Pops was taking time over here. Let me remove the board here. And, of course, if anybody that's watching right now wants to get in on any more of this, whether it's the spread or the over-under, let us know in chat. We'll bring the board back out. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, wow, man. How do you like my Rangers jersey?
He's really
Christmas
happy
gift.
about this. He's really happy about this jersey.
Especially that I'm a diehard Ranger fan.
But
hey,
easy when you're moving
I'm
shit
watching
over
my foot. Don't
yeah,
worry
you
about
just
it.
moved the entire PlayStation.
Because I gotta get comfortable.
Yeah, you have plenty of room over here.
Yeah, so you just moved the board.
Yeah, he's kicking shit. Hey! Don't touch my chair.
Don't touch me, I don't touch you.
This is my chair.
All
My
right,
chair.
So here we go, huh?
Got Wild Man over here saying, I love it! It is a very, very nice looking.
And this
hoodie
was
right
a Christmas gift for my daughter. And she's taking me to a Rangers Buffalo Sabres game in March.
Ooh!
Because they were all Buffalo fans.
I know. That should be a fun time right there. That should be a really good time.
Yeah.
So I like this right now. I like this. So let's see. Grim over here has got 2 spots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now see, Grim, here's the issue. And I'll say this. And it's not really an issue. Because I know you're playing for fun on Pop's Picks. But just throwing that $50 gift card out there, you're going to have a hard time catching up with Wild Man. Because he's got all 4 spots over here.
Yep. You want to catch up, you got to go with the other 2 games.
You got to go with these 2 over
You
here.
already went with Cincy and Green Bay. You got to go, if you want to catch up, you could go 4-0, you could go 0-4. If you go 0-4, you see you, you're done.
See ya!
See, you're done. Yeah. No, it's true.
But again, I'm not trying to influence anything here. It's only if you wanted to.
Yeah. If I go 1-3 this week and you go 4-0, You're right with me again.
I'm caught right back
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Because right now, you only have me by 2
and
games.
you need this week because after this week is only 2 games.
You only have me by 2 games right now. If I take this week in Pop's picks, oh, baby. Oh, my God, would that feel good.
Mm-hmm. Keep dreaming.
Yeah, he's gotten really cocky, Chad. You notice this?
Yeah, well, man, and
guys,
Grim, I wish I could
ladies
have
and
played
gentlemen.
games like this when I was gambling 50 years ago.
You see how cocky he's getting? Because he beat me in a home run derby.
No. And I beat you in the season, too, by the way.
He beat me in a regular season in Pop's picks.
And I'm kicking your ass right now.
He's beating me right now.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what though? What is? You know what it is? You know what comes back? You know what comes back to haunt him? Super Bowl. Is what happened last season?
That was last year.
What happened last season, Pops? Go ahead, Pops. What happened?
Past tense.
You gotta say it though.
Nope. That's past tense.
Wow.
We're talking about this year.
I won last season.
That's history. You know,
History's in the books.
history right now is not repeating itself with you.
History's in the books.
Yeah. And by the way, history, you are losing.
All right, that was like that got a little evil. That got a little chaotic right there. Let's see, Grim over here saying, laugh my fucking ass off. All good. My birthday's in 2 weeks, so if I lose out on a gift card, it's okay.
When's his birthday?
In 2 weeks.
Well, today is the 20th. February 3rd.
I don't think it's the 3rd.
Well, you said 2 weeks.
I think it's the 4th, right? Is it the 4th, Grim? I think it's the 4th.
Well, he's
I'm either thinking 4 or 6 right
I'm
now.
doing the math. 11 days left in this month. And then 3. That's 14. That's 2 weeks.
Yeah, but what if he's counting 2 whole weeks as combined? Not 2 weeks from today. You ever think about that?
No, it's still 2 weeks.
You ever think about that?
Huh?
Eh? 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 Which one is it, Grim?
How old is he going to be? He's younger than you, right?
Yeah. 32.
He's going to be 32?
Yeah.
Wow. Puppy.
You know, this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Like, what age do you get to where you're not considered a puppy anymore? Or are you always considered a puppy by people much older than you?
55.
But even then I hear, like...
I was still busting my ass when I was in my mid-50s.
I got it right.
4th?
It's the 4th.
Okay.
It's on a Friday.
My brother, my late brother, is the 6th.
That's why I was probably thinking the 6th. Because I was like, I'm
Yeah,
feeling a
yeah.
4 or a 6 right now.
Yep.
Feeling a 4 or a 6. We got the 4th. So Grim turning 32
Yeah.
on the 4th. Papa Gay hitting that magic number yesterday.
Yep. I should have played that number.
Should have.
Yeah, I didn't.
Should have, could have, would have.
Yeah, nobody's hitting anything right now. Mega's up to 400 million.
Can we get some happy belated birthdays in chat for Papa K over here?
Oh, stop.
Come on.
Please.
He's your favorite sportscaster on Twitch.
Just let
Don't
the Rangers
lie.
keep winning.
Don't lie. Put that.
It's my only team right now. There's a
Put
sports.
it out there.
We didn't even get to it yet because there's nothing to talk about. Baseball's got a lockout, and nobody's agreeing to anything right now.
I know. That's
And
kind of
and
frustrating.
you're 24 days away from pitches and catches.
Hold on a second. Before we get into baseball talk, I do want to say something. Is I heard that the New York Giants had talked to one of the coaches on the Cowboys, Quinn,
Yeah, Dan Quinn, yeah.
Dan Quinn, to
Yeah.
be the Giants head coach. Interview.
And
Interview.
two-
Nothing set in stone.
And 2 general managers they talked to already.
3. I heard 3 today.
3? Okay.
3 now.
I saw only 2. Yeah. Well, I think they gotta get a general manager first before they do with the coach.
I'm just curious, how do you feel about that?
I don't know.
I mean, Jerry Jones came over from the Cowboys, and he
You know,
didn't do
you know what pisses me off about Dan Quinn? He was the guy that lost to the Patriots when he had a 28-3 lead.
They brought that up today.
Yeah.
They brought that up
Yeah.
today.
How did you
was
let
one
that
of the
game
things-
go?
That was one of the things that were mentioned.
You should have been a Super Bowl champ, and you gave up a 25-point lead, just like that, in mid-third, and you allowed every 2-point conversion. I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming the calls and their defense. Sorry, I don't know if he's going to be any good. First of all, this team sucks. We've got no improvements unless
Yeah,
we
how are
get.
you going to make it better?
We
know?
got a bunch of draft picks. Let's see.
I know.
Hopefully, they amount to something.
But again, like you just said, Dan Quinn in the game, right? We're talking Falcons, Patriots. This is the game we're talking about.
2017.
They were up 28-3 in the first half.
And mid-third.
And lost the game.
In overtime.
Lost the game in overtime. This is who we're talking to, the coach. This is where you know the Giants have no idea what they're doing right now.
Well, he's not they're interviewing.
It's an interview, but still at the same point. Yeah, why don't we talk to the Detroit head coach as well? You know, because they did so well.
And they were still considered better than the Giants with only 3 wins.
Probably because they competed all 17 games.
That's the number one reason.
Because we
didn't compete
we
the last 6.
gave up at the end.
Yeah, the last 6, 7 games we got nothing.
Let's see. Grim says there's speculation that Kirk will get traded to Cleveland.
Who's Kirk?
Kirk, I think he means Kirk Cousins.
Oh, the quarterback. Oh,
to the Browns?
Oh, I don't know. So you're going to
get
rid
of
Baker
Mayfield? He says
speculation.
Yeah. He's saying speculation over there.
Well, they're going to pay him a ton of money because he's making $30 million in Minnesota, and he hasn't given them anything. You know, as far as going to a title game.
As far as going to a title game, but again, like Minnesota hasn't had the greatest records in the past.
No.
This season, they showed a lot of promise, and that was with Kirk Cousins at the helm.
It's still under 500.
Still under 500, but again, when we look at it, the games that they lost, that they were right there. They were right
it wasn't
there.
His fault.
It wasn't his fault. So again, you're going to take Cousins out of Minnesota when he had such a, in my opinion, a great season with the Vikings.
I don't know about great.
No, but again, a lot of these things were not his fault.
Good season.
Justin
Herman had a good season.
Listen, we talked about it. Hold on a second. We talked about Cousins. We talked about the Vikings. We talked about how they could have taken this division had a few games gone their way.
No, I won't say taking the division, but they could have been a wild card. They were never going to catch Green Bay.
I feel like we might have said that they. I feel like we had this conversation that they could have taken the division.
No, wild card only.
Regardless, that's still with Kirk Cousins as quarterback.
Yeah, they would have never competed with Green Bay.
Grim saying, yeah.
Wild card, they could have. If they would have went 10-7, they would be a wild card team. They would have been playing this past weekend, but they kept losing, missed field goals, penalties, giving up a last fucking minute touchdown to Detroit, last second touchdown, last play of the game. Those games all come back to haunt you.
No, that is true. But again, like what I'm saying is Cousins going to Cleveland.
I don't think it'll make a difference. Cleveland's not that good. No, they're not. They're not. You got a couple of good players. Chubb, what's his name? Jarvis Landry.
Say that, but they made the playoffs last season.
Yeah, and what happened this season? They fell right.
I get it. I get that. But you had your guy Baker Mayfield with 3 separate shoulder injuries. All right.
He's already had the surgery done.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is you had Baker. You did not have 100% Baker Mayfield. You didn't even have a 90%. You didn't even have an 80% Baker Mayfield.
I don't think he's the guy.
I think healthy. And not dealing with those issues.
No.
I think it's a different story.
Yeah.
I know Grim says it was just speculation. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's saying too. I don't see.
So where does Baker go? To Minnesota?
No, I don't see him going anywhere.
No. He might still be on the contract, Baker Mayfield.
I think this is just talks right now. I think it's just, what would you like to see happen kind of deal, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Rumors. It's like that game of telephone where I tell you guys, hey, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to eat an egg sandwich. And then by the time it gets to the last person, it's like, apparently Mr. Whiskers is an egg sandwich. You know?
No, I think
like it changes. It changes.
These are two teams that are both out of it, obviously. And, speculation. But I don't see that trade helping either team.
No. I don't think either team needs that trade. I don't think the quarterback is the issue right now.
I'll stick with Baker Mayfield. Let's see how he does after the surgery.
And Minnesota, stick with Kirk Cousins.
You gotta pay him, though.
Pay him, but, some things that you need to work on. Defensive defense, because let's
Oh,
be
yeah,
honest,
they
the
give up a lot.
Vikings gave up a lot of points.
Yeah.
They scored a good amount of points this season. They gave up a lot of points.
Too many, especially late.
You know? So I really think that all the Vikings need to do come the offseason, come the draft, is let's focus on building up this defense.
And
All
they're
right?
not going to get major picks.
You got it. I know they're not going to get major picks, but you got to hope for somebody. Maybe in the backfield. Maybe a pass rusher. If you can grab either one of those, you're gonna really boost your odds of having a much better 2022 season.
That's why I'm picking the Rams. Defense, 2 pass rushes, 2 of the best.
Let's see, Grimsey. Real quick, I found out something about Carsey I didn't know.
About who?
Carsey, he's another well-known streamer. He is a speed runner, and he also does a lot of no damage runs. Very talented gamer.
Okay.
And also, like, a lot of the stuff he's done, like, you don't even see, like, you know how I compete on speedrun.com here and there? Like, some of the categories he's coming up with don't exist there, because, like, no one, like, he beat Resident Evil 2 remake in an hour and 6 minutes, and this is the one I saw on YouTube.
Wow.
And he did that in an hour and 6 minutes, and he didn't get hit once.
Wow.
The entire game.
So he's damn good.
I'd say so. I'd say so. I'd definitely put that out there. He's a very, very talented streamer. I mean, to do a speed run alone is very difficult. To do a speed run and take 0 damage in a Resident Evil game loaded with RNG, yeah, that's tough. I can't even get Resident Evil 3 remake under 60 minutes yet, and that's on the easiest difficulty. That's how hard these games are. But again, Grim, I don't know what you're about to share, but if it's something like like I don't know where we're going here. It's not something like embarrassing or anything. We don't want anybody be embarrassed or anything like that, right? It's just like a fun fact thing. Like, fun fact. Did he is a Bills fan or something? Like, is it something like that? I lost a peanut. So watching YouTube stream, Resident Evil, and he said he was 8 when it came out, which means that he's about 2 or 3 years older than me. So yeah, no, Carsey. Oh, okay, yeah. So no, what Grim was saying was about Carsey is that he had mentioned on a YouTube stream. You all right?
No, I can't. This chair's not moving. I got you. I'm stuck.
I might have gotten wedged underneath the couch. But yeah, no, Carsey's about my age, actually.
Old man.
Oh, I'm not a puppy anymore? Kind of shit is that? Where is the line drawn? Like, when I'm actually, not a puppy and I'm a man.
I think you're in your prime. Late 20s and your mid 30s. Yeah. When you hit 40, you're still good. But you start losing a little bit.
You start noticing things.
Yeah. Gray hair.
Yeah. Got Wild Man coming in. Does Papa K like my type of humor?
Which is?
Ooh. Maybe.
What kind of humor?
He's got Wild Man's got a little bit of a twisted sense of humor. I'd have to show him some of the Discord before I can fully answer that, Wild Man.
I have a good sense of humor when it comes to comedy, but
I know. I'm trying to think. I feel like some of his humor might go. You might. I feel like the Papa K response would be, "Whoa."
you gotta forget, Wild Man. I'm 71. If I was 31, I'd probably agree with everything you say.
We got only JD in the chat dropping a lurk right now. Thank you so much for the lurk and wishing Papa K a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
I
JD.
don't count anymore.
Thank you so much for the lurk, buddy. Hopefully you're having an awesome week so far. You and I, bro, we're 3-3, man. We're 3-3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as of right now. And I don't know, JD.
Yes, you did.
I don't know if you want to get on the board. I understand you're lurking right now, but if you're still with us.
What does lurking mean?
Lurking is where
Doing
you
something
have, like, he has the stream pulled up, like on a tab or something, but he's doing other things.
Something else, yeah.
You know.
I got you.
Maybe tunes in here and there. You know, but it's nice. Huh?
porn.
No.
I'm only kidding.
Easy there, Poppy K.
I'm only
Easy.
kidding.
Easy. You calm yourself down. Somebody throw some cold water on this old man.
Yeah, believe me, that shit doesn't affect me
I know.
anymore.
I'm only fucking with you.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I like to do. I have to.
Yeah.
It's in my nature. It's part of me. It's part of who I am. I'm your son. I have to mess with you.
From the future.
I'm from the future. I'm your son. Pa!
Dane
Anywho.
Dane Cook.
And Wild Man Dave coming in saying, Papa K is still young, though. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Don't believe it. Wait till you hit 71. Hopefully you will.
I tell you,
I feel good, but I can't do the things I want to do. Like shovel the driveway. That's why I said one day we got to order that thing.
Oh, we go
Can't do it today.
after-
I don't have the money right today.
Okay, well, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
We'll go halves on it.
I can't shovel the driveway like I used to.
Yeah, well, call me up.
Yeah, well.
I'll fucking
You
come
get-
up there after work.
You get home late.
Okay, well then, you wouldn't wait for me to get home, huh?
I didn't do it. I just left it today.
Well, then be fucking careful when you get home.
Okay, half of it melted already.
Okay, I'm just still saying, be careful.
No, but again, like I said, shit I would do. You know, I used to come home after 12 and a half hours of work and paint the downstairs basement.
Yeah, but I see, like, you know, with everything
I know, can't do
nowadays,
that.
right? We got, JD back in here saying he's watching some Gone in 60 Seconds. Good movie, man. I was with Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, yeah. I didn't
Nicolas
like
Cage. You didn't like it?
it. No.
Eh.
I don't think I never ever really liked him at all.
Well,
As
see,
an
that's
actor?
I liked him. I liked him in Face Off.
Yeah.
Gone in 60 Seconds was good. Snake Eyes, I enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. I know all his movies.
Con Air.
Yeah, didn't care for it.
You don't like Con Air?
The two movies I liked him in, where he was like a mush, Family Man
Oh, okay.
and It Could Happen to You.
I don't think I saw that one.
He was a cop. He hit the lottery and he gave it as a tip to the waitress.
You gave the lottery away?
Half of it.
On purpose?
He promised her a tip the day before. He didn't have the money. So he goes, how about this? If I hit the lotto tonight, I'll give you half. And he hit the lotto that night.
And he gave her half.
And he gave her half. $2 million. Funny movie.
What is it called?
It Could Happen to You.
Could happen to you. I gotta see this fucking movie. That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, and JD thrown in it too. National Treasure was another one he was in. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Con Air, Face Off, some of Grimm's favorites I see.
Yeah. Like I said, I
liked Face Off.
Didn't he do some 8mm? Was that him?
Something like that. That
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
You know, he actually auditioned for the role of Superman, I heard.
I know. He did. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah. Like I said, he wasn't my favorite actor.
I liked him. Like, I liked him in certain roles. Like, I really liked him. When he was the bad guy in Face Off. Like, I really enjoyed that crazy.
You know where I'm going though? Like, you know me, favorite actor. I love Harrison Ford.
No, I know. I get it.
I love what's his name? Al Pacino. Tom Hanks.
Only JD coming in here. Hold on a second. I read Grimm's or Con Air, Face Off. Okay. JD coming in saying saw that the other week too. Which one? National Treasure?
I don't even remember that.
Or Face Off? Or he could be talking to Grimm right now, actually, as well.
Okay.
But there was a few Nicolas Cage movies that I enjoyed. There's another movie out there where it's Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage in a movie. I forgot what it's called, but it actually kind of looked pretty interesting. Very kind of interesting take right there. But
Yeah, no, like I said, nothing going on with baseball, right? Nobody does nothing.
nothing so far. I haven't heard anything. I heard negotiations have still been going on right now between the players and the owners.
Last Thursday, the owners proposed something, and today, a week later, the players were supposed to respond, which is probably you'll hear about it tomorrow, if they responded at all
If anything.
to what they were offering.
Well, hold on a second. Pops, keep it going. I'll be right back.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, Rangers.
Bring up a top 5 or something.
I can't think of anything right now. It's too fast. It's too late. Top 5. Yeah, now he hits me at the end of the show. I can't think of anything. What was the last time? No. I'll give you a trivia question. When's the last time the Knicks won an NBA title? Let's see if anybody could get that answer. Let's see what else. Can't think of anything else right now. He hit me with this too fast.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Raps. I'm talking about the Raps over here.
The only thing I threw at them was a trivia. When's the last time the Knicks won an NBA title?
Knicks won an NBA title. I'm just going to throw a random one out right now. 96.
No.
How, far off am I?
Way off.
Wildman Dave said 1973?
Yep.
Fuck, I was way off, Wildman.
And who lost in the World Series that year, Wildman?
Jay said it could happen.
Yeah, not with this team. Who lost in the World Series that year?
Not what in 73?
Yeah. What two teams?
We're in. You're asking me. I was.
No, I know.
Not.
He knew the 73 thing, so he might know this.
Yeah, that's true. This is on you, Wild. I have no idea, bro.
Knicks won the
Chat.
NBA
Does
title.
Anybody got an
and
idea?
who lost the World Series that year?
I have no idea.
Okay.
73. See, it's not a number that really sticks out. It's not a year that really stands out to me.
Oh, it stuck out to New York fans.
Mets?
Yep.
They lost?
Yep. To who? Yeah.
Yankees?
No. The only time they faced the Yankees was in 2000.
Okay, I don't know. I guess with the Mets, all right?
Well, two of the players.
I didn't expect to get it right. You know when you get a question right and then there's a follow up and you're like, I didn't know I was gonna get the first part right.
Let's see if you did. And Yogi Berra was the manager. The team they lost to had two great players that became Yankees later. Reggie Jackson and Catfish Hunter.
Well, hold on. Wildman Dave, he's saying he doesn't know. He's just throwing this out there. The Athletics?
Yep.
Wildman Dave, holy shit. I swear, chat. You guys are insane with your sports knowledge. And it really helps me out because he throws shit at me and I'm like...
You know the Mets were up 3-1 in that series and lost. 3 games to 1 they were up and lost. And they had the pitchers, Tom Seaver, Jerry Koosman. Phenomenal pitching.
Will you stop moving the damn thing with your foot?
Leave my table alone, all right?
This is not your table. This is your chair. And this is, you know what? You know what it is? Why do you think I had your chair face it all the way up? Because I know you get lackadaisy over there and you start kicking your feet around. Hey. PC's right there. Easy there, buddy.
JC is right there.
Where? Do you think JC's going to buy me a
JC.
JC?
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to buy me another PC? When you spill your beer and peanuts all over mine?
Nah.
Huh?
No. Just going to hell.
Oh, God. That's a bit drastic.
Yes.
Let's see. Wildman Dave, they lost 43, I think. Yep. No, Papa K.
Yeah. They were up 3 games to 1. Yeah.
Damn.
Charlie Finley was the manager. The owner. Those were crazy years, with the rules. I remember the guy, I think his name was Bert Cavanaris on Oakland. The pitcher threw at him. He took the bat and threw it at the pitcher. And the pitcher had to jump in the air to get,
That's aggressive.
Hit. Yeah. Imagine that happens now. Aggressive. You're done for the year. You're suspended forever.
Major fines.
Oh, yeah, you're suspended. Automatically.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. Never saw. I watched it live.
Well, this is what we got so far. Okay, so we went over the Giants ordeal here, possibly talking to Quinn anyways. Yeah. We talked about that. We talked about this. We talked about that. Okay.
What do our listeners, if they're Met fans, what do they think about Buck Showalter being the new Met? Everybody's ecstatic.
I think we went over this. I don't think we have a lot of Mets fans that watch us.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because I know you've asked. Because I know you've reached a bunch.
Now, he's
of
the next Yankee manager.
I know.
That's
I
odd.
think it's great. I think it's great. I think it's great. That
I'll give you a couple of trivia questions. How many managers have managed the Yankees and the Mets in the last, let's say, 40 years? 45, 50 years, even.
I feel like this is an unfair question.
Why? All right, I'll make that for next week.
But you gotta put it like, okay. You don't have to put it like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look up a few before I was born, because you're putting 40 years in there.
50.
50 years. Okay, you're putting 50 years in there. There's only, come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got Grim Reaper over here coming in saying, I found out that Face Off was from 97. It's getting a direct sequel, but I don't know who's going to star in it because it's Kelly Pat. John's been MIA, and I don't know if Nick's coming back. Wow, I didn't even know they were going to do a sequel.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. But to answer your question, let's see. Hold on. Okay, Wildman said, I'm a Yankees fan, but I watch the Mets some days. And Wildman threw out the number 8.
8 what?
8 managers?
Oh, that. Whoa. I didn't even know. I'm just. That was off the top of my head.
Mm. Okay, so you wanted to ask a question. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to catch up with chat.
Why would they make a remake of Face Off? I don't think it was that great a movie. Can't they think of anything else anymore? What happened to those great writers that created, movies that were phenomenal 30 years ago? A remake, all right? Listen to my, who is listening to me? They did a remake of The Fugitive 30-some years later after the series. It was phenomenal.
Okay, but now Face Off came out in 97.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting close to 30 years on that, are we not?
Yeah. A remake of Titanic. Phenomenal movie. A classic, probably forever. And that was.
So I think that, this is what I think. Is when you have movies, right? You have, let's say, a writer or a script or a director or anything, whoever's writing it, whoever the fuck is writing it, all right? They have an idea that this idea, the original idea, happened long ago, before we had all the stuff we have now. Now they can put a much better take on it, on how it was originally envisioned. Because, Godzilla was a dude in a rubber suit. But now, Godzilla, they can make Godzilla look insane with today's technology.
Don't you think they're too repetitious with all these
I think we're utilizing the technology that we didn't have back then.
Yeah, but again,
to make it better.
How about making a great movie? I don't think they have the writers anymore that they used to have.
Hold on a second. Wildman said, between both Yanks and Mets have over 59 managers over the 40 years. So 59 over the last 40. That's not even 50 years. That's a lot. Grim Reaper saying, your dad's got a point. They shouldn't touch Face Off. It ended fine. There was no cliffhanger. Yeah, no. I mean, okay. Granted, there are certain movies that don't need a sequel. But what I am saying in this regard is that there are movies out there that had a vision, I'm sure, in the 70s or the 60s or the 50s, where they didn't have the technology to really make it.
But they were great movies.
I know, but think about how insane. Again, I'm using Godzilla as a reference. Godzilla vs. Kong. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah. The original Godzilla was 1956.
I know, I'm talking about the new one.
Yeah, I think I did, yeah. I like it. Like I said, great movies. Give me some great movies.
It's okay that you didn't like it, but I'm just like, I don't...
How about
when did you see it?
Probably recently. It's always on TV.
It's like only on HBO. Kong vs. Godzilla?
No, it's got to be on regular television. That's old.
I'm talking about the new one.
How long was the new one?
Grim, when did the new one come out recently? Like 2 years ago? 2 years ago, maybe?
I'm sure it's been on TV already.
No, I don't think so. Because we
Yes.
had a hard time getting on HBO Max.
Okay.
Do you have HBO Max?
No.
Then you wouldn't have seen it.
Okay. Then I might have seen another one.
You saw like
From
the
previous.
older stuff. The
Yeah.
older stuff. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is
Boring.
some of these original ideas, they're getting a facelift. All right? With the technology and the CGI that we have now. You know, back in the day, you painted Lou Ferrigno green and you called him the Hulk.
Right.
Now, you could do shit where you see him morphing into the Hulk and it's like crazy, like, you know, and
But they keep making the same movies all the time. How about original movies? Stop copying or doing the same movie over and over.
you got to also think about, when you talked about Batman just now, you got to think about something. There are a lot of different ways Batman was portrayed, comic book and graphic novel wise.
I know.
So, you know, the people that follow these comic books and graphic novels, you're seeing very different turns with Batman, which is nice. Where I'll agree with you is we don't need to see how Spider-Man became Spider-Man. We don't need to see how Batman became Batman. We don't need to see how Superman ended up here. Like, we've seen that story a billion fucking times. Like, if you're going to give us a different story, we don't need that intro part and how they became who they are. Yeah, I agree with something like that. Got Grim over here saying, which movie are you talking about? I think we're just talking about everything right now. So Papa K isn't necessarily talking about anything in general, Grim. He's just talking about, he wants to see an original movie
Script.
idea.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Pops. How often do you go out to the movies?
It doesn't matter if there's something good.
No,
I
it
might go
does.
out.
It does.
No,
But like,
no.
you know, here's the thing. You're not gonna see what's out there
Because it sucks.
because you don't know what's out there.
Because half the time you guys go to movies, you tell me that it sucks.
I never tell you that. I always say I enjoyed
The
it.
time you tell me
You always tell me I heard from somebody else it sucks, so I'm not going to see it.
even if I do see it, it sucks.
I think your criticism level is
There's
just
no
too high.
great writers anymore. You know, give me the writers of The Exorcist, Jaws, The Omen, Field of Dreams, Scent of a Woman. These were originals. Those are great movies.
See, I think you're just
They
you're
don't- all you've done in the last 25 years is repeat. You know, Batman. What's the other guy? Iron Man. Superman.
you didn't repeat Iron Man because they didn't have an Iron Man movie.
Well, they did three of them, didn't they? With Robert Downey.
That
Jr.?
was but again they do trilogy. Like Lethal Weapon did a fucking trilogy.
And most of them at the end sucked.
I know, but Iron Man definitely didn't.
I never cared for them.
I don't think you even watched them.
Robert Downey Jr., right?
Okay, so then who was the villain on Iron Man 2?
I have no idea.
Exactly, because you didn't watch it.
No, I didn't like the first one.
Who was the villain in the first one?
Whatever it was, I didn't watch more than a half hour.
See, you don't give things a chance. You got to give things a chance.
Plus, he wasn't what they weren't one of my.
Yeah,
because
because you have, okay, to be fair, you have your genre of movies that you grew up with, and these are going to be the greatest movies to you.
Yeah.
New
Superman,
stuff that
Batman,
comes out that
Hulk.
are great to, like, somebody my age,
Yeah, that's different.
it's different for
Well, I'll
you.
just give you my opinion.
No, and that's fine. Opinion's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know, if I took you to a movie theater to see The Batman, would you go check it out with me?
Probably.
All right? Now, are you going to go in with, I'm already thinking this movie's going to suck, or are you going to go in with open eyes and
Oh, you
ears?
gotta
With an
go
open mind?
You got to go with open eyes, right?
Open mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
fair.
the last one I went to see was The Meg, which wasn't bad.
Okay, thank you. It didn't
Little-
suck.
No, a little, you know, it was like Jaws. Really couldn't happen. But they used, like you said, modern technology,
Yeah.
you know.
An idea. It was a script writing. What if the Megalodon still existed? It was exciting.
Right. But not the guy grabbing onto him and he's swimming like 100 miles an hour underwater. You know, that ain't happening.
That's a
Sorry.
bit far-fetched.
Yeah.
The guy Grim Reaper over here saying, well, no, I thought you asked me when a movie came out. No. We jumped back and forth so many times, Grim. If we did mention something like that, I already
Sorry.
forgot what it was. So, yeah, my bad.
I guess we confused you. We're talking
We
so
confused
fast.
each other.
No. Well, you know my point. There are movies that I love.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? When I see something in the future that looks interesting, that I think you'll be interested in, I'm going to put it towards you. And I'm going to say, hey, do you want to go see this?
Yeah.
Because there are times I have invited you to the movies and you told me, no, someone else told me it sucked. I don't want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't, And mind you, he didn't say it like that. I'm just making the shorter version.
Yeah.
But he was on the wire about it. Let me be fair here. He was on the wire about it.
True.
And he didn't know, he'd rather wait for it to come out on TV than spend the money in the theaters. But
No,
there
I don't
are
give a shit
certain...
about the money.
Okay.
What is it, $13 for a movie? Whatever.
Yeah, $13 for a ticket.
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
don't give a shit about
Okay, so
I don't care about
let's go check out The Batman. All right?
Who's in it?
I'm not going to tell you because you're not going to know any of these people anyways.
Oh, okay.
All right? You're going to go in with an open mind, and then at the end, I want you to give me an honest criticism, however you're feeling. I'm not going to judge it in any way
When's it
whatsoever.
coming out?
It's coming out soon. I got to look it up. Grim, do you know when it's coming out?
And it's called The Batman?
The Batman.
Remember who said that? In the Michael Keaton version? The guy was a psychiatrist. He shot that shit in their face.
That's not the Michael Keaton version. You're thinking of the Christian Bale version.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right.
You're thinking of the Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, right. He said, The Batman.
The Batman. We got JD over here saying, I will get on that board, but I will tweet you tomorrow. All right. Well, you know what, though, JD? Just to make sure, tweet it to me. We will put it on the board. But just so you can see it one last time, we have the Bengals at the Titans. And these games on the outside are just who's going to win or lose, all right? Don't worry about this middle part yet. Bengals, Titans, 49ers at Green Bay, Rams at Bucks, Bills at KC, and then over here, excuse me. Here we have the Bengals-Titans game. The Bengals are getting 3.5 points in the spread. And pardon me. Whatever they score, add 3 to it. That's how you would pick that one. And over here for the over-under, just to clarify this real quick, the over-under is 54.5 points. So if you want to go with that, just let us know if you... And I got the Bills-Kansas City game here. So let us know if you want the over-under on that. Just to make sure to verify things. So give you the board one more time. And, yeah, there you go.
That's the biggest game to me out of the 4.
Now, that is true. If anybody doesn't know what they want to pick just yet, we could do like a fantasy football thing. Until the games go live, you can tweet. You can shout me a tweet, put it in Discord, in my Discord, which all of that stuff is down below in the About section. If you click the About section on the Mr. Whiskers page, you'll see clickable links to the Discord, Instagram, and what the fuck was the other one? Twitter. So you can also reach out to me that way if you want to put on the board. All right. So let's see. We got It's Okay. Grim over here. It's okay, but speaking of The Exorcist, they are doing a reboot which will serve as a direct sequel to the original. Interesting. And that's going down March 4th. We got Glove Clan redeeming his message right now with 100 channel traits. Oh my god. Hey Wiz, remind me to stop playing Mario Party. Also some interesting games recently. You know, Glove, I would love to tell you
Can we
to
give
stop.
him his score?
Oh yeah. Bring it back real quick, just so that we can update Glove on how he did over the weekend for the Pops picks.
He went 1 and 2.
You went 1 and 2, and again, you guys are still. Anything can happen. This is why we're filling all of these squares up with the spreads, over/unders, and stuff. You know, if you want to participate and try to get that $50 gift card right now, you're competing against Wildman Dave, who's currently 5-1. But anything can happen, like they say in football. It's any given Sunday. But I can't tell you to stop playing Mario Party, man, because I mean that's just
Think of what
fun.
killed the Cowboys over the weekend. Penalties, bad calls on their own part, and penalties. You can't win a game if you're getting penalized for 145 yards.
I hear you. Hold on a second, though. And real quick, Glove Clan. Also, man, how you doing? And welcome to the stream. How you been, bro? How's it going? Hopefully you're having a fantastic week so far. 1 and 2, that's a decent balance. Yeah, you got a lot to work with. Glove, I don't know if you want to get in here now. We can flip the board back.
You're under 500.
I know, but again, he can we have this is going to turn into a VOD. It's going to be available for 14 days. He could go back and look at. I could bring the board back out. He can go back and watch the video and look at the board. And he could tweet me. He could hit me up in Discord.
Right.
He could privately message me
Tomorrow's
with a whisper on Twitch. And I can put these picks on the board. But again, we have to, I think, to be fair, we have to solidify it with, once the games start on Saturday, no more picks will be added. All right? I think that's fair enough,
by
right?
4:15 or 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
will be the first game, which is the Titans and the Bengals.
Got Grim saying, wait, no, the Batman releases March 4th. So that movie comes out March 4th. Thank you, Grim.
Okay.
But we'll be on HBO Max in April. So we can go to the theaters in March and check it out.
Yeah. It'll be on TV by summertime. More than likely. But they don't waste any time anymore. You know that. 3 to 6 months.
They don't waste any time when a movie does poorly.
Yeah, if it does really good, they try to sell it before the holidays, usually.
Yes.
Remember.
Because I know Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, did not get the desired response, and then immediately, not too long later, it's going out on Blu-ray, right, Grim? Which
it's a popularity by the fans, by the people that buy it. If it doesn't get it, it's like ratings.
We got Glove saying I should be able to get a pick in tonight. All right. Do you want Glove? Would you like to see the board one more time? We can put it in right now if you want. We started a bit late, so we're going a little bit later than usual tonight. So.
You got 2 minutes. No.
This guy.
Who's this
But
guy? Yes.
we can pull the board back out if you want. Let us know. We'll give it a couple minutes. Yeah. Maybe he's thinking about it. See, when you're reading like a message.
Well, he's 1 or 2. I think he wants to get back.
It could
on top,
be. I know, but again, if you want to get back on top, here's the way you can interpret that message. It could have meant like, give me a minute to think about it.
No. I have no patience.
Yeah, but we do have patience because we got to wait till Saturday's game starts. He really doesn't. I remember one time he asked me. He goes, "You want anything? I'm going to Wendy's. You want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah." Hold on a second, and let me just comb my hair. And then I combed my hair, and it came back out. He was gone. And I was like, he came back with a bunch of Wendy's, and he was like, "I didn't know what you wanted. You were taking a long time." I was like, "I combed my hair." He goes, "You want a bacon cheeseburger?"
Oh, you took it.
I did. It was delicious.
All right, so you're going over, I'm going under.
He goes, well, hold on a second. What do we got here? Glove Clan over here saying, it's like Jeopardy. 30 seconds. Do, 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 do.
Oh, the final answer.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Wow, nobody's picking the Bucks. So far.
Man, hold on. No, Wildman picked the Bucks.
Oh, that's right.
Gotta remember, he's got the square. He's got the square.
I forgot. You're right.
Gotta read the names, man.
Gotcha.
Oh my God. He doesn't read the names. I know it's kind of like, I know the board is, see, the board makes sense in my head.
No, yeah, I got confused.
I forgot about I always
the
consider
underlining.
Like when we give the square, like how we have our square always set up.
Yeah.
When we have the square set up with other people's names, it's the same principle of how we do things.
Yep. I got it.
So like Wildman has got the Bucks.
Yeah.
He's got the Bills.
Okay.
I know. I know because we've changed it a couple times, so I know it has got a little confused, but I kind of like it so far. What do you think?
Oh, hell yeah.
How does everybody feel about Pop's picks so far? Do you like where we've gone? What direction we've gone in?
I love it because on the sports shows they do the same thing.
Yeah.
They just go with the spreads.
They go with the spreads and shit. Like we're adding a mix of everything.
And they only pick 3 teams and they go by points. Your lower team 1 point, the next 2 points, the next.
We're
3
going
points.
all over the place here.
Yeah. I mean,
we're not fucking around.
No.
We're playing for keeps. I don't even know what I just said. I don't even know why I said that. It just came out. It felt right. All right? You ever... Might be going crazy.
Crazy.
Glove Clit saying I'll have to see the board again. Of course, man. We'll bring that right back out after we read Grim over here saying, oh, hold on. The Batman's runtime is 2 hours and 55 minutes, if I remember right. Sequel to the Titanic. Oh, shit. That's a long movie. Pops, I hope you're ready to sit down for 3 hours.
For one movie? That long?
Titanic was almost 3 hours long.
True, yeah.
And that's what Grim just put out there.
Yeah, because on TV it's 4 hours because of commercials.
So, Glove, we have over here on the left side and the right side of the board. These are just the regular picks. You're just picking a team to win, whatever the score is going to be. Bengals at Titans. 49ers at Green Bay. Rams at Bucks. Bills at Kansas City. In the middle here, for Pops over here, we have the spread is involved in this one. Cincinnati Bengals are getting 3.5 points against the Tennessee Titans. So if you want, like I picked Cincinnati to win, so if they scored 17, really they're getting 20.5 because they're getting the handicap there. If you want to go with mine over here, I got the over-under for the Bills-Kansas City game. Do you think the score combined, the Bills and the Kansas City game combined, do you think the score is going to be over 54.5 or under 54.5? So
yep.
That's what we got set up on the board so far. We're going to be incorporating the over-unders and spreads more often as teams are eliminated. And then Super Bowl, forget about it. We're going to have so much shit on this board, over-under, spreads, halftime, first half, second half. It's going to be insane. I'm excited for it, though. It's going to make things, like, already shit is interesting. Right? We get the two teams on the board. I've got ideas of how I'm already going to set this up. Can't wait. And Grim saying, I swear, it's 175 minutes. Grim, I'm not doubting you for a second.
Yeah.
Not for a second,
yeah,
bro.
20 minutes, yeah.
But again, Glove, if you want to give us the picks, if you don't have him, if you want to think about him for a second, again, you just got to get the picks to me before the game starts on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You got it?
Glove's got some already.
Go ahead.
So we're going, I'm definitely picking the Bengals, all right? So let's get Glove in here.
You'll be 1-3.
Yeah, you talking shit already, huh?
They ain't got a prayer.
He's talking shit already, Glove. Don't listen to him. Don't let him influence you over here.
It.
He's got the 49ers.
1-4.
Don't listen to him, Glove. And I'll say under for the Bills KC game.
All right, I agree with that one. All depends on the weather in that game Sunday night.
There we go.
If you got extremely bad weather, you could see an under.
And that's what we have in the parentheses. Is we got an O for the over and a U for the under. So this way we know how to keep track.
All right, you might win one game, Glove.
So this way we might be able to, so this way we know what to put in the books.
49ers ain't got a prayer.
Hey, listen, right now, if he wins, let's say he goes.
I'm only kidding.
I know you're kidding.
I know it could go any way.
It could.
Because in playoff history that I've seen, you see many surprises.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. Again, we go back to that Falcons-New England game. Losing 28.
I was shocked they got into the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
the Falcons, but it did. And
But
they
losing that game, winning 28-3.
Oh my God! And giving up the game.
Never know what's going to happen.
Unbelievable.
Grim saying, I'm definitely watching it, though, meaning that movie, The Batman, when it comes out. Have to wait until April, unfortunately, but that's okay. Hey, it'll build up that anticipation.
April's not that far away.
It'll build up that anticipation, man.
You're looking like under 2 months.
But again, we brought out the board quite a few times tonight. You'll be able to see it on the VOD if you still want to make more decisions on teams you want to pick. So, Glove Clan, you could still make more choices here on the board. Just either shoot me a whisper on Twitch, hit me up on Twitter, or or the Discord. There are clickable links in the About section of my page that you can just jump in there. and I'll make sure to add it. But again, once the first game starts on Saturday,
kickoff.
no more picks will be added to the board. And what we're doing is Pops and I have decided that whoever wins the playoff picks, and this is just for the playoffs, we're not talking Super Bowl, just to clarify, this is just for the playoffs. Whoever wins, whoever has the best winning record, don't worry about the losses, whoever has the best winning record is going to get a $50 gift card sent to them. All right? And that's what we've decided will be the reward for the Pops playoff picks, just to get some incentive, just to get some excitement going here. Let's have some fun. Let's give back. Let's give back, right? I mean, you guys have been so awesome to us. We want to give back a little bit when we can, and we thought this would be a great idea to do it using Pops playoff picks. So we got a Glove Clan saying, oh, look, another M. Night coming out with stilted acting. Hey, I'm telling you right now, Glove, I'm excited to see the Batman.
I always love Batman.
It should be interesting.
You know what I want to tell you?
He goes a $50 Sears gift card. It's going to be a $50 gift
Any
card.
card.
It's going to be basically like a Visa. You can spend it wherever you want,
You know
however
what was on
you
all
want.
week? Batman and Batman Returns. My keep all week. Just those two though.
Yeah,
Not the Val Kilmer and the George Clooney.
yeah.
Not that.
But just to be, I'm not trying to ignore that. I just want to clarify the gift card. We're gonna make sure that it's one of them like Visa ones that's got $50 on it for you to spend wherever you want.
You want to get hammered?
All right.
You want to put gas in your car?
You wanna put $50 towards a video game that you like that's in the PlayStation Store or
Buy
Xbox or
buy
whatever.
your girlfriend something.
Yeah, you want to take your girl out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's on us. You got to win the Pops playoff picks, though. And of course, how we'll end up doing that is the winner. That when we announce it,
Yeah.
we will go over
Well, no,
the
January
book
30th.
every Thursday. And when we announce the winner, how we'll do it is just message me privately when we do this, just to show how we're going to do it. You know, where you want it sent will be discussed privately through a private message on Discord or a whisper on Twitch. So this way I know where to send it. And there might even be, I don't know, maybe some Mr. Whiskas stickers or something in there. Who knows? Who knows? But, we're having a lot of fun with this, right, Pops?
Yep.
It's a great time for sports right now. Fucking NFL playoffs. I love it. Can't get enough of it.
That's why I hope, baseball starts. Otherwise, I'm going to all over the Rangers.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, because the Rangers hockey schedule has really gone drastic because of the postponements.
Yeah.
So in February, they already set the schedule for the Islanders, who are really behind. Devils. They're going to be playing like 8 games in 14 days.
That's going to be brutal.
Yeah. I saw the schedule today for the Islanders. Same thing.
Going to be brutal. Going to be brutal.
February 12th, February 13th, February 15th, 17th, 19th, 21st, 23rd.
They're going to be exhausted after that.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's no choice.
No.
Because hockey, the NHL is not eliminating these games.
No. They're going to have to deal with it.
And they're not going to the Olympics, so they're making up for these games in February.
Which
would have been a
crazy,
2-week hiatus.
It is what it is, right? That's what I keep hearing all the time.
All right, let's go home.
We got Glove Clan over here saying, I don't want to hammer my card. Don't worry. Like I said, Glove Clan.
What did he say?
He says, I don't want to hammer my car. I think he means, like, because I think he was saying, like, oh, you want to get out and get hammered.
Oh, no.
Bobby K over there is just joking around.
I mean,
He's just
sit
fucking around.
home and drink.
You don't even have to do that, you know?
No, I know. Sit home
All
and
right.
drink iced tea.
You know, hang out. Fucking take your girl, take whatever. Take a friend to the movies or something.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do with it. Don't worry about this guy over here.
Only kidding.
He's only messing
no
around.
harm.
He's only messing around. Bobby K, you got anything you want to add before we close
I'm
this?
going home.
You going home? Okay, Bobby K's, he's ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody hanging out tonight, thank you so much, as always, for the support. Also, love how everybody's participating in the Pops Playoffs picks.
This is
very
major.
exciting. This is very exciting.
Yeah.
And so
all got something to look forward to.
we also have a new sheet in the book, right, Dad?
Yep.
New sheet.
Playoffs only.
Playoffs only. We're not looking at the regular season record, so we're keeping track of it. Awesome stuff.
Wild man wins. Big bottle of whiskey for him. He's gonna buy.
You can do whatever you want with that $50 gift card. You can buy some expensive hot sauce too if you wanted.
No, bottle of whiskey.
But again, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. We hope you have a fantastic week, and of course, a fantastic weekend. We got more playoff football happening.
Yeah, this
Can't
is all divisional.
wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Super excited.
After next week, it'll be conference.
Yeah, it's going to be
Who's
intense.
going to Super Bowl?
It's going to be intense.
Yeah. 4 games this week, and then 2 on next Sunday.
2 next Sunday. Can't wait for it. Let's see. Glove saying, can I add one last one for the board? Of course you can, buddy.
Go ahead.
We got you. What do you want to add in here, man? Where are we going? So, again, we got Glove. You got this one already. You got this one. You don't have Rams, Bucks, or Bills, KC. You have the over-under, and you also... Okay, so you have that one. You don't have the spread. So what are we thinking, Glove, before we close out the stream? Da 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 da. La da 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 da.
Yeah, he's gonna start singing.
I mean, it's bound to happen at some point in the fucking night. I gotta sing. You never get like that music just flows through your body and it just comes flying out?
I'm singing the same damn song. Today I heard one song. All day it hit me.
Oh, God.
All day I'm walking.
See, that's the worst right there.
Yeah.
Because at some point you're
I
like...
gotta get it out of my head. And it was a stupid song.
But how about you like for me, like has this ever happened to you? Has this ever happened to you guys where you sit there and you got a song stuck in your head but you only know the chorus? And so you're singing this chorus over and over all day and you're like, I really wish I knew the rest of this fucking song.
Yeah. No, this song I knew all the words. And it was like way back. I said no.
Yeah, you had me beat because I had a song stuck in my head and all I kept thinking to myself was the chorus and I kept singing it and I was like, fuck, how did the rest of the song go? Let's see. He says, I'm going to say Bucks and over for the Bills game. Hold on a second. Love, you already got under for the Bills game, so you got to let me know if you're going to change that. So you have the under for the Bills KC game, but you're going Bucks outright. Okay.
He's going with
Yeah,
Thomas.
I already got you over here for the over under. So I could change that right now. Do you want the over for the Bills KC game, or are you going to stick with the under? Just say over or under, and I'll make the change, or I'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. I could always leave it alone. Excuse me.
Don't change your mind.
No, I think if you're thinking under already, Bob.
You hate to change your mind. You make your pick. That's it.
Because then if it's an under, no, you can change your mind again.
Yeah, but I mean, and later say, oh shit, why did I change my mind?
Okay, he's saying keep the under. All right, so but Glove, I do have you in here on this side over here, Wild Man Square, going Bucks. All right, so we got you in there for that. And again, if you're feeling anything, so you are in for the over under on the Bills game. But if you just want to pick who's gonna win the Bills game, Bills KC, you can always let me know. Like I said, later on, and I can add that to the board.
That's late Sunday.
Exactly. So you have plenty of time for that to make your choice. And again, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. Stay warm if you're in the colder states. Like Grim, I know you're hanging out there. Wild Man, I know you're close to us as well. So, stay warm, everybody. And we'll
see you next Thursday.
Oh, he said KC. Hold on. Got to put Glove in for KC.
Oh, wow.
All right, he's going in for that comeback.
Well, he has to. He was 1-2. He wants to win that $50 thing.
Hell yeah. Which we do have to pick that up. Probably this weekend. We'll pick that up this weekend.
I can pick that up anytime.
I know, but...
Go to 1-1 or something like that.
Yeah, no, but I'm going to go with you. Because if anything, we're going to go halves on it or whatever.
If I go, I can lay it out and you give me the head.
Exactly. So again, take care, everybody, and we'll see you next week now. We're going to be doing some video game live streams on Tuesday, getting back into some more Metroid Dread, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, Thursday night, Pops and I will be hanging out for the Pops and Wiz Sportscast.
What the
Thursday.
results will be.
Roughly
Wow, we got a
8:30
full
p.m.
board yet.
Eastern time. We'll see you next week. Take it easy. We'll see you later, meow.
Later.